Wonderful. I've started recording.
Yeah.
I've started recording. All the meters are going up, which means my voice can be heard. So last time, in an unscripted, unplanned face-off, born mostly out of Archie's belligerence,
trying to one-up Temperance.
It was perfectly reasonable, and Gar was on your side on this occasion. Yes, despite the group going for Ravaran to get the artifact back, the half of the orb, you having no ulterior motives, not wanting to actually harm him at all. It was just a gift, wasn't it? You managed to beat him, you recovered his half of the orb, offered it up to Temperance, but Malmir refused. This being an artifact directly related to the path of the dead and the root of souls to Gar. This led to a confrontation. She would not take it from you, even though she obviously could. Still pushing the agenda of it is your choice. Live with the consequences of. Harbinger, however, went to one of the Janai stones, prayed real hard, made a connection with Gar, and then when several of you did it, it freed the bonds that tied him to the Tower of Gar.
Gross
Which it
oversight.
wasn't that.
Which it was never at all.
He was summoned in physical form, and even though he had urged you to seek this additional aid from Temperance, them being the only two gods remaining, the tensions between the two of them were still too high. Worse than that, him away from the tower, he was too much of a tempting target for Fate. So Fate himself came with an intent to take Gar. You were just bystanders for this, really. You fought hard and did what you could, but ultimately appeared that Fate got the upper hand and Gar went down.
What's going on?
Left in a bad situation. Well, it's warm, isn't
Oh,
it?
I
It's
know.
warm
What
for the
is
first
this?
time as a teacher.
I'm like, what on earth happened?
I can see Dan looking at the vent longingly. Yeah.
Flask of tea as well.
Temperance made it clear she had no interest in your worship, no interest in your prayers. But Fate is so a polar opposite to her own will that she has agreed to lend you her power for now. Except for Mal, who refuses such offers.
Do I still have the power? Or do I not know?
Don't know yet.
Okay.
Well, you're in the 7 days in between. Yeah. Well, you're going to try and use any?
Are there any dead bodies nearby? Because you can't
Turn
resist.
the lights on.
You find a dead mob in the middle of the street.
I think he would be curious. In fact, there is, because there is something that Dan said in joke that he was going to do, but never actually did. So assuming no further interruptions, Malamir would take Ravaran's head.
No, you won't.
And if possible,
No.
cast. Well, no one else said they were going to do anything with it.
I said that I had it.
Did
and
you?
That, yes, and that
Yeah, he
I'd
did.
stuck my
He
knee
went and
into
got the
his
head.
face.
He crushed the head like a watermelon.
Okay.
I didn't say I was taking it with me, to be fair, but it is a squished mush at the moment.
Okay.
The lower half's available.
Oh yeah, the body's there.
I want to know in detail what he's packing. It's tiny, gotta be. No one's that angry.
That's where he's wearing the third ring.
He's got Prince
But he
Albert.
did this to summon the power. What does he do? He was never angry. He was just supremely confident.
On the inside. He was angry on the inside.
Give us something.
We'll take a moment to consider it anyway. You are having a break, really. Temperance urged you. kind of difficult with her. There were moments where, as Harriet said, maybe we shouldn't be the ones doing this. I'm not sure we can take him.
Don't. Do not feel confident.
No, well, what other choice do we have? We are on a path. We accept it, or we don't. But you're intrinsically tied to it as well. I would have. I cast at the end of the session regenerate on Laurie.
You did?
Was it successful?
It was.
He's not growing a third arm or something weird.
Popeye arm and a normal arm.
Well, that's what I was thinking. is does it regenerate back to its original, or has he got take my strong hand?
He's working that bad boy as soon as he gets it back.
Puny arm. Well, this one's new. The other
New
one
arm,
is weaker. I would consider removing this one to get a fresh arm.
That is actually possible, Laurie. It lasts for an hour. If you want to take off anything now, now's the time.
But no, I mean, really, I would have to.
I mean, it would only be a short swing with a sword. You know, well, Gartok's got a mace. We could give him a sword, and we could just take a minute to grow back.
Oh my god. Don't.
Sounds like an excellent idea.
Right, prepping for surgery. 20 minutes.
That's my first nat 1 on insight out the way.
Laurie, you're fine. You don't need it.
Well,
It's
maybe if the moment occurs during combat. But now I'm recalling that it did take you a very long time to restore my hand. We went a very long
I
way.
had no power. I had to. You saw I had to make a deal with Temperance.
It looks to me like you did an awful lot with no power.
Yeah, but it also means you're not going to have any power as well.
I've got all the power I need.
Yes, the magical power. That's what I'm talking about.
Saying my fists aren't magical.
They are very magical, Laurie, but I'm talking about the healing. I've seen you heal. I know you can do it. I've seen it out the corner of my eye. I know you tried to look at the other way.
Said we wouldn't talk about that, Reinhold.
Yes, I know, but this is what I mean. But when pivotal moments, like we're going to be battling fate soon.
Yes.
I can't call him a god. I would argue, since he's what he's done to the gods, he's kind of moved up a tier into, oh shit, what the fuck are we going to do? But
What did you see, though, Reinhold? In the midst of that combat, he was bleeding.
he was bleeding a lot.
You know what that means, don't you?
If it bleeds, we can kill it. He's not immune to being hurt, which is to see a god bleed. But we've seen what happened to our own gods. What happened to Gar?
Well,
I haven't been in touch with Malamir for a little bit, but
I'm convinced that once we pin him down and interrogate him as to where he's put Darius,
we have to assume the worst. You saw what
I don't
he was
understand.
You saw what he was holding in his arms.
Well, then we rip it from him.
Yes.
All
Absolutely.
I need is to get all the way up that skirt to his face.
Did you recognise any of the faces in his hand?
No.
We're trying to think back to the battle from when we fought him before Darius and after we believe Darius had died. Was there another face in his hand?
Yes.
Do I know? Did I?
So it appears as a mask. It's
Yeah.
featureless.
No, but how can I put it? Is the same masks in the same hand, or does he do? Does he
No,
put
they
them down,
move
picks them
around.
up, and go? Oh no, that one's for that
He moves
hand.
around. Somebody puts his hands behind his
Yeah.
back, and then
Yeah,
Which hand is it?
Laurie,
Yeah.
if you get chance, remove one of those masks from his hand.
Oh, I absolutely will.
I think
I'm going to get up there, put his hand under my armpit, and then I'll bend his arm back, and I'll say, "Give it."
you might get Darius, and you think how much of a. If we get Darius in the field, we can fight alongside him again. But I don't know how. It's beyond. We're pawns in this game at this point.
No,
just
we're
gotta
not. We're titans. Titans, I tell you. In the absence of the gods, who are the gods? That's us. Us. Who's going to represent Darius if Darius is not on the field? Us.
We are a collective, Darius.
The gods are scared.
When you called out to Darius, Reinhold,
I felt him.
he looked out, and then fate called thee. he called the spears on you because he knew that you had a connection to Darius. One of his arms had gone awry.
As soon as I saw the extra mass there, I knew Darius lost his first battle, clearly.
They see us more than anyone else. We're so devout. How could they not? Look at what Harbinger did, and you and...
We were probably the last few truly keeping them conscious.
Don't worry, Laurie. There's no form of courage that doesn't come without fear.
I'm not worried. Who told you that?
You can't be brave without being frightened.
I can't have a good go.
Quite wise words. You cannot, with no fear, there cannot be bravery. You must be scared to be brave.
I'll just be virile then.
Insane. Whichever works. I'll take both.
So the conversation carries on. Steep hollow. Tempest urges you towards. Now you have a bit of time to do your admin, which, unless there's anything that's really out there in requests.
It would be very basic supplies, food, fresh pair of clothing.
Replenish the diamonds.
Yeah,
That we took,
it would
that
be
we used.
very basic shopping. Nothing fantastic. But we
There's
don't
no
want to go through all
mishaps,
that.
so
Yeah.
there's nowhere
If
to go
there
for
is
diamonds.
anything.
Okay.
Right.
So it's we do that when we're there.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If we can't do that, we're going to have to do a very quick Aldi run. And then,
Aldi. Heroes of his house.
People with
stealing
Janai
at Aldi.
stones, have they been charged while we've been in the valley?
Yes.
Rasvin's usually packing.
With Temperance having the ore, all of the Janai stones are now fully operational again.
Has anyone been in contact with Malamir? He's been dodging me.
Witness the power of this fully armed and operational Janai stone.
Where are we? We're at the Tower of Gar.
I'll take you to the Tower of Gar for simplicity's sake.
Okay.
Okay.
He hasn't brought
Imagine you've got to wait outside.
I imagine. He hasn't brought us canapes. He hasn't brought us any wine.
Let's lock the doors to his
Yeah,
smoke.
clearly, it's like, wait here. 3 days later.
Just open the door just a fraction and slipped in.
Yeah.
Shut the door behind you. Okay.
Oh, Laurie, before I
What
forget.
now?
Just observe Malamir. Just keep an eye on him.
What do you mean keep an eye on him?
Keep an eye what's in his chest. I saw something wriggling around just now.
Do you think he's infected? Has he got the worms?
No, I just I want you to use your eyes and have a look.
I'll go and have a look right now.
Well, you can. I think the door's shut though.
If he's looking for the arm, it got released against the
Yeah.
fate.
He
Oh,
let- he
right,
let it out
okay.
in the fight, yeah.
Ouch.
And I can't remember what happened to it. Did he destroy it?
He took it with him. Oh my god! It's trying to strangle him right now. do
With all
fight.
the damage that was going off there, the arm would
Okay.
have been just destroyed.
Ah.
Disappointing.
Um,
I like the
we
idea he
need
took him
to.
out.
I presume we're going for the final thing, aren't we?
We go to this place and we find out what she wants us to know, and then the best thing we can do is try and pick our fighting ground. We need some way to call him so that whatever we do.
You've got a instant connection.
Technically do that.
Oh, you're not talking about that nice fancy 9th level whatever. I saw you writing that in your spell book. You shouldn't be doing that.
Because it took 5 hours.
That's
Wherever-
I mean, it might work, but
Wherever we face him needs to be far away from anyone else that can get hurt.
it's whatever. We can't plan anything. We can try and initiate something like that, but everything's going to go out of the pan immediately. So what we do best is do what we can and wing it as hard as we can. Try and keep each other on our feet. Has anyone got anything that needs growing back? Has anyone got? I know I need to ask this as your physician, as your nurse. Actually, the doctor's busy. Have we got any problems, medical issues? Do we need any potions? Do we need to write anything down?
I could use a Vorpal sword right now. We need to get the fucking circle it
if
back.
you're so fucking careless, you'd still have
Well,
one.
that's in your bottle.
We have the necklace, which does the same thing.
Yeah, but we want both. Two
Want both,
parties.
do we?
So
both.
we let it free. We ask for it back. It'll be friendly for a short while,
And then it'll unleash.
and then it'll be against us again.
But wouldn't it be better? Now, I think we need that flask empty for that fight. Because if we unleash that in that fight, there's a good chance it will turn on us and we'll be dealing with multiple things again.
No, I think keep it because it will fight tooth and nail for us.
You think it will, but it might not.
Does it not?
It is friendly towards us for a while, longer than most of our fights.
There's no guarantee, though,
There is.
that he can't.
Raskin and I have spoken about this for a few times, trying to figure the best thing to do.
There's no right answer. It's risk. It's one of those things. We want something, but how much are we prepared to deal with the consequences of it? That thing was immense. That was a powerful demon.
Yeah, exactly.
Time stands still as far as I'm aware in the flask, so whatever it was on when it went in, it still is.
Doesn't heal.
Comes back as it went in.
I don't know.
Darren didn't realise it was on tonight, by the way, but he's on his way.
Oh, okay.
I said, just checking, you know. And he was like, oh my god, I'm on my way.
Wait, didn't you know?
No, yeah, I missed it. I did ask because
Is he on his way, or is he on his way?
I do have a few new tricks up my sleeve.
That has ruined my book, Archie, for me right now. The guy says wheat,
Can I take your side
And I
speak to you
can't-
about those?
I can't deal with it.
You can.
I'm still. I might have let slip that you might be packing a certain spell, though nothing confirmed.
I still haven't spoken to Jamie, so I haven't selected that
Ah.
level spell yet.
You ain't getting your new armour.
You
Yeah.
can pick what you want, Ross. You don't need permission from me.
I know I don't. I just need to wrangle how
It is
I've
a
got
cheat
it.
spell, though.
Which spell?
Wish.
I've got
Oh
a
yeah, but
I've got a
it's
ninth to
really
choose.
bad for you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's still a cheese spell.
It's okay as long as I don't use it for anything
Well,
outside
Yeah, don't be a dick
normal
with it.
spells. That's when it becomes dickish for a DM,
Yeah, just don't take the
which is
piss
why
with
I've not chosen it. I've not had much time to think between sessions, so I've not chosen ninth purposely. My first chance was at 3:15 this afternoon when I should have been working.
Standard.
Yeah.
It's got to be more
That's
interesting
every job
spells
ever.
than Wish.
Oh, there's a lot. There's a fair few which sorcerer can take.
I wish a mask in his hand was on the floor in front of me.
Don't think I haven't thought of that.
I wish this armour wasn't cursed.
They're scoring
So
now.
if you use it for
Yes.
that sort of thing, it essentially
says-
takes me out for a long time.
Yeah.
How long is long?
He becomes like feeble for like 2 weeks or something.
Something
2
like that.
weeks?
You've
Yeah.
been
What?
feeble for longer than that.
You're feeble. I had no idea.
So
Not like mentally, like it gives you like a strength of 2 for a really long
It's
time.
not as powerful as a puppy.
after enduring this stress, each time you cast a spell, until you finish a long rest, you take 1d10 necrotic damage per level of that spell. The damage can't be reduced or prevented in any way. In addition, your strength drops to 3 if it isn't 3 or lower already for 2d4 days. For each of those days that you spend resting and doing nothing more than light activity, your remaining recovery time decreases by 2 days. Finally, there is a 33% chance that you're unable to cast Wish ever again.
It's a
So
Thanos snap.
you can do whatever you want
Yeah.
with it. The DM then has their discretion to turn around and go, well,
That
no,
makes sense because it is. Yeah.
that's impossible.
Okay. That's good because I thought it'd be like, I wish I want
It's not the way it
spaghetti.
is in the 2024 rolls, Ross.
No.
You get it at level 1.
That's right.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And as a result of casting it in 2024, the DM is stunned and has to take 3 weeks out of it again.
So
Until
it's a
closed.
great spell because I can do anything with it. I can cast any spell, and I have that on top. But if I do that, potential that I won't be able to cast it again, and
I think it's worth it.
Dramas is out. Dramas is out for up to 8 days.
I
wish.
think I can sort that bit out for you from inside this shiny new armour.
I wish that for every face that Harbinger sees, she sees Ravaran blowing a kiss.
Why would I wish? Why would I want that for my wife?
But also,
It
why?
would be funny.
Also, why did that fit the song? What's that? I wish for every drop of rain that falls. What is
A flower grows.
What is that fucking song? Yeah.
So
Anyway.
we do have to divide up the items,
Oh,
But-
Oh yes, items.
well,
but we
Do we know what? Oh yes, we've
gone through
ran cards,
Yeah.
didn't we?
and we
should
also
wait till
have the
down
issue
to
with
for
the
that.
circlet.
Say
Do
again,
we
sir?
want to try and retrieve the circlet from
I
the
think
creature
it
that's
would be
inside
quite
the flask?
it would be
beneficial.
great, but it's the risk reward. If the collective goes, yes, we need that circlet for the big fight. We need to kill a demon.
Well, so Rasvin's current spell list very much relies on him having a concentration device. So he
Well,
will have
he
to
will-
have the one
You
that
can
we've
have the
got.
necklace. That's not a problem.
So does someone else want the
I
circlet
have
enough?
everything I need. I don't
The
need.
circlet technically falls to me
Okay.
because we came to an agreement that when we split it, that I said, well, yeah, all right, I'll let Darren have it. Oh, Rasmin have it if. And
Okay.
if he passes, shall we say, one way or another, then I can get it.
We're calling dibs on his loot, weren't we?
So we give it to
So we
Garchuk.
could
Yeah, give it to God.
let them free.
I'm not sure I'll use. I mean, obviously back then it was so useful, but saying that,
It
a lot
depends
of
on.
a lot of cloak spells are concentration.
Yeah.
In fact, an unfair amount of concentration.
So it would be
I'm
quite
gonna-
fitting that
I'm
you'd
gonna
be able to use it.
Write a strongly worded email to.
I want to remind you how powerful your character is compared to previous editions of this game.
I don't think they are.
You really, this, like the you think previous editions you've had this much healing.
It's
At
perspective.
first level, you started off with with an 18 wisdom. You started off with like 4 spells, didn't you?
It's
And
also
you leveled up relatively fast in comparison to other. There was only a thief that would level up faster.
That's true. I would say that the balance works out from the fact that you can fight as well as and as other people can't.
Hey, you seen him with that dagger?
Yeah.
Dagger.
Dagger.
But yes, the mass heal 9th level spell. I mean that's just sickening, really, isn't it? It's,
You would be.
that spell shouldn't exist.
So we need to remember that if we do let this creature free, he likes the magic.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
He likes the magic.
He'll turn the magic against you.
Oh fuck.
So he will,
Leave him
if
in
he
the
can
damn bowl.
understand, he will
The risk
probably
has just
give
changed.
us the circlet and anything else that he may have on him. We can ask him to go, but then We are letting a demon out.
No,
Leave him in the damn. Leave it's because if he starts fiddling with our magic weapons, we're going to be a circlet up and then potentially a lot more down. Let's in the fake fight, drop him out, let him get his ass kicked.
But then no one will have time to use the circlet. It's the flip side.
Yeah, I think he's worth more as a weapon than he is as throwing him through a meat slicer.
That is fine. He
So I
will
don't
be
think
there
the
for
circlet is that
whatever
useful.
fight we need him for.
I mean, he looks pretty enough. He's fine. He doesn't need something to shine.
Is everybody ready to go? Has Malamir done everything he needs to in his tower?
I know it sounds a bit
Diamonds.
much.
Who has
Have you
diamonds?
I still have Sun.
I have a bunch of diamonds.
A bunch of diamonds.
Quite
Yeah.
close to the.
I have 10 diamonds worth 500 gold pieces. I don't know where I've been fucking keeping them, but if you want one, now's the time.
She's got a ring as well.
If you could chuck us a couple, that would be great. I've got more expensive.
I
can
have-
trade you.
I have a diamond worth 300, 3 worth 200, a couple worth 50.
So you get 2 diamonds down that
Thank
are
you.
500 gold pieces
500.
each.
I've only got any diamond dust.
Yes.
I've got 300 quid's worth. But I'm just
300 quid? What's a
sorry,
quid?
gold. It's a bit noble.
Quid.
Diamond
With-
dust.
Yeah.
How much do you want?
But well, I just want to split it reasonably because we need to do greater restorations to get people out of weird stuff. I've got 300 gold, so I've got three goes at the pie. What have you got?
I've got 900 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
What about Mal?
Well,
Hey, Mal!
I think.
You
I
in
think-
there? We're still
I think
outside.
We are, we
He's
are
gone,
close
he's
to the
fighting
Temple
fate
of
right now.
Resurrection.
200 golds worth from you.
We are not going in there now.
We don't need
That's
to
a
buy it.
mistake.
But we're right near
We'll go
it.
down to 7.
It's like literally next door.
Just a brief pop into the Temple of Resurrection.
Lovely, thank you.
So we'll be facing
As soon as
fate.
going to happen, I sped us along to Steep Hollow. But no,
Yeah,
in those
no.
7 days, we're going to do a 6-month side quest.
We need them
Diamonds
diamonds!
worth 500
Yeah,
gold
no.
pieces.
No, well,
I have none.
Sorry, you
I've
need
got.
what?
They're actually written there.
Is it a single diamond
Diamonds,
you need?
300 gold, got those. Worth 1,000 gold, got those. 500 times 0 I've got.
Do you need?
I wonder
is
where
it-
they went.
Is that for like a restoration?
No.
Do you need 500 gold piece points? No.
It's
Okay.
for the more expensive stuff, isn't it? Because you got Revivify was 300.
Yeah.
The Thousands Resurrection. What's the 500?
I don't know.
Can't remember.
I
don't
just
think it
happened
was
to have
for
them.
anything. I don't remember 500.
I think
being.
it's just that we have.
I think it was
had
just
one for
Higher
something.
value. Okay.
Yeah, because it's
I
at
think I
least,
might-
isn't it?
I think I had 10 at some point, but they've gone. And,
In the
I don't know where.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun.
Okay, right. Contact your family members, write your last will and testament, and then
Well-
let's get going.
I believe you gave me yours and Harvey definitely gave me hers.
I
It will
did
be
that.
Protection
burn
from
all my
you,
stuff.
cure wounds,
Uh,
protect from evil.
Do not give anyone my magical item.
I want to be buried with a rod.
I'll fucking bury you with a rod.
I think you'll be taking out my corpse.
I'm not sure you want to contact my family.
Oh, well.
Oh, I have a cart.
It
Not on you right now.
I don't know where it is.
Malamir's
Malamir
ears.
opens the door.
Oh, you saw the
You
table
said
just
it.
went,
Do we have things in place if any of us do die?
Such as.
What do
I
you
know,
mean?
it sounds so daft. This might be the end of the road.
Do you
Might end
mean?
up coming back here.
Such as.
Funeral
I don't
plans.
know. Well, yeah, funeral right.
I want.
Said Mammy, sticking his head out the window.
I want anyone.
Get
except-
someone say death!
Funeral?
I would like anyone except him presiding over my funeral.
Keep my cold dead corpse away from its bony fingers.
Do
Sticky
people,
bony fingers.
do people want to be resurrected if they do die?
Yes.
Well, you might not come back. You died too much.
I've actually not died as many times as some other people here now.
I mean,
I've had
gods
one
aren't
proper
bad.
resurrection and 2 revivifiers.
I don't think I'm coming back.
I don't think you have.
I have. I've
I'm
recorded
pretty
every
sure
one.
I've revivified you about 4 times.
No, you
Well,
haven't. You
if-
twice.
We'll say it
You
now.
revivified.
Whoever
Hal has
survives
been revivified more than half.
or comes back,
Really?
we need to make sure that people remember us. There's no Mistas really to go back to, but
I've got a little
we need to
note
tell our
section.
story.
My thing that's right,
Sure.
right under next to my piety points.
I'm sure we will be remembered.
Let's see if we make a difference first.
It's what we do afterwards.
We're gonna have to
Malamy! Fuck's sake, get out of here! Banging on the door.
Everyone's crying.
What are you doing in there, Mal?
So I found out to do a certain thing I wanted to do in the Temple of God. I needed to cast a spell. So I won't be doing that after all.
Okay.
I will be generally sulking,
Okay.
praying, going through my books, looking at
Wizard spells.
hereditary rights to the title of God of Death. You know,
There's very little written on the subject.
who steps in what happens as Saint of God. You know, you'd think I was a shoo-in.
Self-proclaimed saint of God.
No, he is. No, he's been called it.
The
Well
thing you
done.
find is that it's certain that gods can die. After all, the terms you have say Temperus died in the battle against the gods.
Bullshit. It's fake news.
Maybe she's dead. Maybe she's undead.
Well, now I like her a little more.
Draw her power.
But not
Certainly,
enough.
the text you find referring to death all refers to her being cast down, defeated, her corpse falling to the world. So, the scripture certainly says gods can die and be gone forever. Unfortunately, recent encounters would seem to put pay to that bit of text. It would seem that Elrod Domor is a shit historian.
It's 1 star.
Is Gushir there?
He is.
Okay. And without telling him, does he know what's happened?
No.
Okay. In that case, I will not be revealing anymore to him. Good day, sir. We'll eventually open the door to the Tower of Gar and answer Reinhold's call.
Come, I'm gasping for a piss. I can piss up the door or in your toilet.
What do you
There's
want?
There's a massive chasm over here, Reinhold. I've been going in that.
It's just don't do that. It's rude. Hi, Malamir. How are you? We've brought some food. Are you eating? We know a lot's happened.
Laurie's intently staring at your chest.
I have rested as best I can. Food holds no comfort for me anymore.
We're planning on the final stretch, as it were.
Wish you luck.
Do you wish to join us?
I failed to see what use I would be, but to see this end through, I would welcome seeing fate's death. There is, of course, something I hold that will be useful at the end. You know of what I speak, of course.
Of course.
Do you have a card prepared?
You do not need a car.
I think you bought most of them in town, and now we don't have town.
Liberated them just in time.
We can take a cart if you wish. It could fit in the circle.
The clown car. Why are you still with the clown car?
The chances are probably against it.
You left it here.
I leave it here.
Yeah.
Is the clown cart here?
No.
Ah!
The cart of holding.
Getting so forgetful in my old age, Reinhold.
It's okay. I'm not disappointed in the slightest.
Well, I guess you've got the band back together. What now?
We go to this place.
Yep.
That
Right
place.
Trauma.
Trauma. Indeed.
That's flashback.
Where is
PTSD.
Yeah.
We go to this place that's significant. What did she say?
Steeple place.
Hollow.
Steep
Why?
Hollow. To find out where she can't go.
Why can't she go there? Why? She said that it'll be safer because he won't be able to go there.
I trust nothing, she says.
Well, she did show her cards. She was truthful in the middle of that battle.
She does not want him to be victorious.
She did help us. She made a choice.
I don't trust it either. Fate guided us there.
We're going to end up questioning absolutely everything if we go down this road and end up shaking in the corner, not knowing what to do. We have to go.
I agree with that. I agree that we have to go. But I'm just aware that we went to Temperus and Gar was taken.
If it wasn't then, it would have been when we weren't there. At least we fought. We honoured Darius. We took our chance. We lost our fight. It doesn't mean we retreat.
More importantly, we've seen Faye can be hurt.
He was
Seriously hurt.
injured.
And we have to get them out of him. If we can free them from him, he'll lose power and we will have a powerful ally. We know that already.
You're going to have to be hitting him hard with the cruel justice. We're going to have to be aiming at those masks or something. Knock him out of his hand.
I did so terribly in that fight.
He's tall.
No need to nod so aggressively, Corin.
Oh, fucking off.
I felt that you spent too much time tending your horse.
Well, I actually meant after that. That was important to me. But I would say that I'd say that I know it's unlikely to happen, but if we could somehow make it happen on our terms, we'll have time to prepare. I've got a whole bunch of things that would make it much easier for me.
It'll be wonderful, but he's got the upper hand in every aspect. We're going to... I can tell you now what's going to happen. We're going to go there, we're going to stroll in, shit's going to hit the fan at any opportunity. The trick is be prepared to be surprised. Be ready for a fight.
Is anyone able to pause time for 10 minutes so I can apply oil to my sword?
We have as much time as we have. You can apply oil to your sword. It takes a minute for me to cast the spell.
Well, right now, but unfortunately, I mean when we face fate. I got some stuff that would really help, but it takes a long time to apply.
Well,
Yes,
if
we have stuff as well, but that takes time to cast.
I mean, you can throw up a mariachi band and try and distract him for a minute, or get him to monologue. Just say, how does that make you feel that I'm, you know, because you're a whole part of him, aren't you?
Maybe I can just call him when the time is right. We did something persuasive.
You gotta have something he wants. What does he want? What's left? What does he want? He has all the gods.
I don't know if he wants me, but he might need me for something. I don't know. I'm wearing the ring of mind. I'm wearing the ring of mind shielding at the moment.
We know what he wants.
So he wants to change his...
He wants to go back to what he was doing, or, if he can't have that, destroy everything. That is his two goals.
So,
He's been unable to undo what's happened, Which is why he's gone the way he is. And he is now on the path to destroy everything.
So where's our leverage? What we got on him?
We
Nothing.
have nothing.
Then we're gonna.
We are just there to stop him.
So we can't make a kill box. We can't invite him. We're just gonna.
Wasted our
We
best
can
chance.
invite him.
We tried to our bitter end, but yes, I agree. We did waste our chance. We had him on the ropes. I tried to save Gar. I don't know
I
if
do
you
not
saw.
think that was a waste.
How can you say that?
All of our gods.
We all fought Malamir.
But we did not succeed, and it was our best chance.
To
We did-
date,
We did not fight together. We weren't all focused on taking him down. There were many things at play in that fight. So we need to be united, whatever happens. Let's get ready to go. Brief recap where Raspin says anything he wants to prepare.
Yeah, have we had a week of them?
yes,
had a
for
week.
We're at the Temple of Gar.
There's no Mist Has, so there's nowhere to go shopping. But you have had. You've been at Tepagar. You've got a little bit of time to do some stuff.
Like the new Ferris wheel at the Tower of God.
Oh, must be the best.
Cool.
Bones.
Could have played a few
Of course it
spells
is.
rolls. couldn't
Oh,
we?
we had the Temple
Spooky
again.
scale.
Yes,
Skeletons.
but
Tower
the
Guard.
Tower
Yeah,
Guard.
yeah.
Could have
Guard.
We were in the.
Yeah, we got the information
Temperance.
from Temperance. We've ended up at the Tower of Gar.
Okay.
Outside. You weren't noticing.
We're not allowed
We,
to
we
use
had a
toilets.
room somewhere in one of the outside
We're pissing in the void. at the moment.
outside buildings.
That's not the way I heard it.
I'm missing on the Ferris wheel if you ask me.
And we've just discussed a few things. Nothing important at the moment, and you came in at the most important part.
Yeah, Paul didn't know you like the
Do you have any last will and testament if anything does happen? Is there anything you want to be remembered? If any of us do survive?
I have not considered that.
I think it's the time and place to do it.
No.
In front of the Temple of Gar.
Any items that have charges would have charged back during the week,
If you wish to distribute any items.
and the items would have had the chance to attune to the items.
If you've decided who's having what,
We haven't.
then you've had enough
But we
time.
would have had that discussion in that week, I think.
Yeah, we would have divvied that up fairly quickly, and imagine with loot goblins at heart. So, ooh, new stuff. Who's having the wand? Who's having the dragon rod? Who's having the pretty rod that's now something's blown up on the other end?
Pretty rod.
Well, there was two rods. One of them exploded.
Oh, the controllers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The other one's got a dragon attached to it. Do we have the dragon?
No, but we
Summoned
could
it.
summon him.
Who's got the rod?
We know, don't we? They're in, the cards are in my car actually. You can put it get them again.
So,
There was magical bag.
yeah,
Wand, 2 rings, which was the ring of souls.
yeah, soul
The
rings.
coat, which none of us can use. Well,
Not evil.
Not without some
Malin?
confessions.
yes.
I reckon Malvik will wear it.
I don't think Mal's evil. He's just an old man.
I am evil!
The
I'm
two
going to
control
take a
tubs,
scroll out.
Capstone and the earring.
You've also got the necklace,
Hold on.
necklace.
which I would say that is more useful for yourself.
That's the twinning one, is it?
It's the one which allows you to concentrate on 2 things.
If you had
I'm
that
gonna
and the
take a
head back,
scroll
you
out.
could do 4.
And I'm going to
You would
cast.
That's called cheesing it, and you'll get 1d10 psychic damage every time you
Detect
thought
good
about
and evil.
2010.
I don't know, I haven't
1d10.
actually looked to see exactly what it does, but.
Well, it doesn't detect alignment
It's like
anymore.
10,000.
Well, it's probably
It-
probably shit
it-
then, isn't it?
It detects like celestials and dead and that sort of thing.
Oh, right.
A decision was made a little while ago when it opened the game that it might be just a bit too easy for the players to go, is he evil? Then we can kill him.
Don't show
So-
your card.
I think the necklace would be best for yourself, Rastin. you having your ability to concentrate on your spells.
Sorry, what is that?
It's the necklace of concentration, essentially.
What's that do?
The same as the circlet.
Concentration.
Oh, does it?
The circlet's currently in the.
Yes.
As discussed.
Discuss that. Yes.
The consensus was not to let it out.
Yes.
We
I think
don't
that's
want to be
probably
dealing with
quite
that
wise.
because it eats magic items or
Well,
fucks with them.
He steals your magic and uses it against you.
Just got me rod charged up.
And maybe you can do it twice.
5 times technically, then it withers and dies.
Well,
If I roll a one.
if you had the headband and the necklace of concentration, you like 4 spells at once.
I think you turn inside out.
I'm pretty sure you turn into a sheep.
I would.
And everything would run out in 1.5 rounds.
I would quite like the wand.
I go with what Harbin just said. What is best placed where?
Absolutely, we're a team. I do not own anything in my possession. Not really. This is Berticus's armour.
I think it had.
It's not mine. What?
It's charged up
is he
by
well?
taking
Take
life.
the souls, yeah.
What has happened to him?
What does it do?
Oh no!
When you take a life, I assume that means you as the wielder kill something. It has a charge, and you can use those charges to intervene more often when fighting.
It's soul magic, which is the most heretical of all magics.
It's the tastiest.
It's forbidden fruit.
Why is it forbidden fruit?
Blood of a unicorn. You know.
It's not a unicorn, I'm kidding.
It's taking someone's soul and using it as a weapon, but I don't know. The lines get across so much now. Every cleric
So
at the
Gartok's
start of
mace-
cleric school, everyone gets to learn Toll the Dead. That's necrotic by nature.
Gartok's mace can take a soul. The ring which I
had
have
no
lent over
idea.
to Harbinger
I'm gonna have to
can take
put you
your
on
soul.
report,
It does
Score
what?
soul.
If you pass away, your soul will go into the ring.
Oh, good.
All of
Sure,
the
Malmir will
evil
love
looks
that.
you've given me for trying to wrangle a dead body.
What else
I
was
never
there?
This
know
has
that.
been known
It's a
information
necklace.
for a long
There's a
time.
necklace.
Necklace, wand.
The
What else?
necklace wand. There
Rings.
is 2 rings, which are the soul rings, which
Soul
are
ring,
no
yeah.
use to us.
If you wear them and attune to them, you hear screams.
You, what? Sorry.
Hear screams.
Your screams.
They should be
There's
taken
constant
into the
screams.
Tower of God to be destroyed.
Do we know what is
Inside.
the point of them?
Forgive me, Malamir.
You use the
I've lost a
souls.
little bit of faith in what magic items get destroyed within the Temple of Gar.
They are the
They seem to be
items
accrued
which
and used for
were
your own
used
purpose.
by
Appears to be a lack of faith all
Help
around.
augment spellcaster.
You
Yes,
have lost some of my
they are
faith.
essentially rings of storing,
Story, yes.
Too many
Yes, I understand.
secrets.
but you need to charge them through nefarious ways.
Yes, I understand.
I'm not alone in that.
I don't believe I have any secrets.
What else then?
A coat, which is called the Archmage, but is only attunable to those of evil persuasion. So that's
Naughty
really good.
boys. That should be set on fire
Um,
or flogged.
there's a small white stone
Oh yes.
which stops anti-magic from affecting within 10 foot of you.
Ah yes.
But if it comes close to another of its stone or another ordinary stone, it can explode.
Really?
Does that one require any attunement? Probably not.
No.
There are the two controllers.
People don't talk, but one is
Yes.
spent.
Spent.
I've got half stone written down, assuming that's the half
That
stone
was the half
given
stone which we
to
give to Lucas.
Empress. And there's a earring which appears
Earring.
to allow you to cast the message spell.
Oh,
That's
yes.
possibly good in the hands of somebody who
Can't.
can't
Yes.
cast such spells.
That was to me. I have the ability to cast message.
I can cast message.
I don't need it. Most clerics can do it.
Gartok?
Oh,
Gartok, yeah, do you want it?
You can start spamming people. It's quite funny.
I can cast message.
Yeah, well, you're a cleric as well as, well, mostly
I
fighting.
mostly cast it by shouting really loud.
All I can shouting. Yeah.
Reinhold!
That certainly works.
You can respond!
yeah.
Which star arms do we have?
The
I
one
believe we have
Dagger,
The wand,
4.
the
Is that
dagger,
correct?
the
the
mace,
mace, and
Cruel
cruel
Justice.
justice.
Ah, shame we couldn't get that cannon, but hey ho.
I can take you there.
I think the cannon it would be too difficult, but there is still.
Alright, it's a cannon. Just it's cool to have a cannon, but
It's-
I mean we're past that point now.
It's where the cannon is.
Yeah,
it's
we-
too difficult. But the staff was in the woods, left with potentially a bunch of dead people.
Do we want to send a message to anyone about the locations of these devices?
They will have moved already, the ones which aren't in control of other people.
Do you know what? We should have sent other people after them
That's what I'm thinking.
to bring
Should
them to
have.
us.
We could send a message to some of the other people we know.
We also do not know where they are.
Yeah.
Let us
As
concentrate
long as they're
on.
on this plane, we can contact them.
True, but they'd have to bring it to us now, so we'd be
Not
putting
saying
it
for them to bring it to us, but
to get
they
them
can
ready for
get it.
themselves.
If we fail, they have an option.
That might be worth. Yeah, just to.
There are 4 items in our possession. There were 6 or 7 arms. One was swallowed by a creature in the swamp, is it not?
No, that was a different
something
item.
else.
A different-
Yeah. We could do that, and we could also just write a letter as well to be delivered to wherever.
Who's going to deliver it?
Not
No,
us,
but
but maybe
there-
someone at Malmy's
There's a
temple.
servant here. The cat man, I believe it was.
Cat man.
Isn't he like a half cat? Isn't he?
He's feline.
Yeah.
We've had a week, so Altibo could have delivered.
He
Messages.
stays in the temple, at the tower.
Okay.
Was he not had his balls off and go
He will
around?
not-
Sorry,
he will not
So-
like
racist.
Let us concentrate on the items that we have in front of
Yes.
us.
I do not want any. Fight among yourself.
None of them are used to me, unless no one else wants the earring. But I think it'd be more useful. Maybe Gartok.
I think Gartok could probably pull that off.
Malamute?
I unfortunately have lost so much power that I shall be attending this fight as merely as an observer. However, if some of these items can be of use, I will do my best for the group.
You have your wizardry
You could-
practices. You're still useful.
I do. I question how much they'll have worth in the coming battles, but you are right. I do have that ability.
Could you not ask Temperance to lend you some power?
I will not.
Yeah. I wasn't going to mention that, Rasvin.
Before we go anywhere,
Venture all opportunities.
I need to raise this with you, Malamir.
We'll get back to the items.
Meanwhile,
Last time we were fighting, it's been a few days. You called me traitor. I will defend you and I will fight for you. But I wanted to know if that's how you really felt.
I have lost a lot of faith in this entire group.
Yes, but you called me traitor.
For For those who commit traitorous acts, the label stands.
What would you consider traitorous acts?
Theft. Going against the only god of the six that was with us.
There was only one thing fighting your god. That was fate.
We had a chance to take fate out. We had Gar with us, in spirit, in life. He fought and almost killed fate. If Temperance had acted earlier, we could have beaten him then and there.
Why do you think Temperance didn't act earlier? Perhaps she was promised an item and it wasn't forthcoming because you decided you wanted to keep it longer? If anybody is interfering with that fight, it was yourself.
Offering her the power that she did not deserve was a very foolish thing to do.
Summoning Gar and getting Gar to fight out of his own ground was a foolish thing to do.
Maybe. But it was a chance.
We have a chance now.
So you say.
You are putting your pride before
Your friends.
outcomes. You could ask Temperance for help to rescue your god, but you choose not to. That is on you, not this group.
I do not believe there is a chance to rescue my god.
Going back
But
to
if
the-
there is one, I will witness it, at least.
Back to the original question, do you think Garsov is a traitor? I think he deserves an answer.
I have answered the question.
Shrouded in mystery as always.
I've learnt much from all of you, you godly people. I brought you back. I don't know how I did it, but I did. You were dying, dead, gone, whatever. I've seen you use diamonds and I wanted it and I tried and you came back. But if I'm still a traitor, then I'm still a traitor. Like I said, I will still fight for you. I will fight this fate for you.
And I will fight with you.
And I.
I have nothing else to do.
Let us divvy these items and be on our way. The day is burning.
I think the earring would go well with you guys.
Pardon?
I think the earring would go well with guys. And what I said before, Manamir still stands.
I reckon you should wear the earring on your nipple.
Fuck it, why not?
Just
Nipple ring.
Just for comedic effect, why not?
on comedic effect.
I'll help you.
Wear it outside.
Don't
How
print
does
that.
he do that? Well,
He speaks
Everything's
with
always
his
kind
other
of
head.
muffled.
As you are unsure of what powers you have, Manamir, would the control devices be best with you? And then you can be in control of not an undead dragon, but one angry dragon.
Some instruction on what you expect me to achieve with it.
You'll be able to command it. Just do whatever you want.
well, let's not leave too broad an instruction. If you see fate, command the dragon to attack fate.
You need to have the dragon close.
Do we even know if it's alive?
One way to find out. Attune to it.
Do we get to attune to it?
If you don't attune, just press
To the
button.
control collar?
Oh,
Not the
That's
control
how we
device.
exploded it last time.
which button is it?
No.
No.
Don't press the green.
Don't-
I have the collar. I have the control thing at the moment. Not even using options.
What happens if you
There's
press
no
all,
safety cover on
all
her.
three at the same time?
At
Oh,
least-
well, I'd put that in my pocket
Yeah,
and immediately
that's
push all the buttons.
Bang!
I recall red was to control.
Yeah.
Yes. And
Oh,
green
that
was
was
green was to
Green was not
explode.
great.
Red
At
was the
least-
button no one
And
pushed.
blue was cause pain.
At least this way you
But
would have
executed a whole
something
bunch of stone
animated.
giants.
No, you have something.
I've
Lost faith. That is what you have done.
He's lost his god.
Let's
No.
get him back.
We have all lost our gods.
In our darkest moments.
Some of us are trying to do something about that
Darius has
by
taught us
whatever
to fight.
means.
worshipping another.
Not
I do
worshipping
not
another.
worship
I
another.
will not.
Lending
I-
their powers.
Will take their powers if they are gifting them to me. If it furthers my end game.
It is, well, this is the teachings of Darius, is that if you lose your weapon, you pick up another. It's very simple. You pick up the enemy's weapon and use it against them. This is the difference in our teachings. We do not shy away from the fight. We have learned many of your ways. It's time you learn some of ours. Would this be any use to you? I'll staff of withering. Don't know if that's any good for you. It's a quarterstaff.
Currently rocking a staff.
You've got a staff, okay.
Double staff.
I mean, Gandalf Supremo.
Yeah.
18 levels of fighter, one of wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, isn't it? He casts light. That's it. Anyway.
Our teachings tell us that when the fight is over and you must accept death, you should walk bravely into it. That is what I shall be doing.
You're not dead yet, are we?
There
Your
are
fight is not over.
some items taken from Ravaran I do think should be stored in the tower.
Such as.
The cloak and the rings are clearly not. Should not.
My goodness, Motherwell.
Should
You're
not
wearing a lot of
be
ropes today.
out of
Right,
record.
I'm pulling out a scroll.
What? Detect good and evil.
As for controlling a dragon, I have done so with very little success before.
Do you have any healing potions on your mouth?
I don't think I do.
Do you want some?
I don't think I do.
I will put my hand up and say I would not be best with the dragon. It's the dragon that killed me after all. I would not be able to say what I would do.
Sorry.
Truthfully.
I didn't realise. I have no problem with controlling a dragon, but I'm focused on healing, not attacking. So
Is it an
Yes.
action to use it? Do we know?
It's an action to press the button, isn't it?
Okay. All right then.
Gotta check which button you're pressing
let's
before
call
you.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
we gotta know.
I guess tactically, if we're going to use it,
We need to know if it works.
Yeah,
You've
so-
got
so
usually three, wouldn't
I
you,
think
as a-
I think over the
Probably.
table you give him a command and he follows it to however he sees fit. I think,
You-
but
you-
I
I'm guessing. I'm guessing it's more of a threat of pain, isn't it? Or
No, I think
I'm
it
going to
has
blow
some
your head up.
domineering.
It's actually
power.
magically. He's probably not going to enjoy
It's
it.
domination.
I believe
It
it
is
has
domination.
an element of
Yeah, it is.
whether it's always successful, especially I guess as a more powerful or independent the creature is, it may be resistant.
Again, it's a
remember,
risk.
Regardless.
remember
It's
the
a risk.
large red dragon?
Yeah, I remember the control card.
I don't think that was willfully, probably delighted in destruction. But I don't think it was willfully doing the destruction it was wrong to do.
so
It was told what to do.
I am also on there. I have a paper talisman which allows me to cast Spirit Guardians words, which I have never used. I'll give that to you. It won't draw on the power of a god.
that is what I fear. What guardians would come to my aid now?
I believe from those talismans they're dragons.
I still said Daris.
If it's that one.
He is there if you pray hard
Where is
enough.
that one?
Some dragons.
Gar will be with you. I sensed him. You saw me charge Faith. It wasn't my own volition. It was Darius coming through me.
You yourself have proclaimed yourself the Saint of Gar. If there is no more powerful being as you, who holds true to Gar's faith,
It is your test of faith.
And I am ready to embrace it. I ask that those items be stored in the tower if you are
We'll deal with that after.
happy about this. You may put them there yourself.
We can store them there.
Look at it this way. You refuse entry to the tower and now want us to store items that have an evil bent in the tower.
What else would you do with them?
Well, I have
Store them elsewhere.
a certain area below the tower, which certain things get just stored away safely, out of sight.
microwaved.
For someone willing adventurer in
dead.
decades to come to willingly.
You're planting loot! That's what you're doing! It's loot for future!
It's literally an actual dungeon crawl down there.
It is! It's like, why are there so many unwashed underpants in this tower? Which monster's been here?
And at the end, there's just a
I
chair
have
on
a
the
means.
pedestal.
I have a mean of storing them safely. They will be on a chest cast into the astral plane.
We all seem to have an option for them then.
I don't.
I've got a hole somewhere with a sack. I can't remember where it is. But
I can also summon them to us if we need them.
anyway, so have we divvied up the stuff? Everyone happy?
So far, we've given out an earring.
If you hear it,
Right, let's
And a control
push
ball.
this
And a
on. So
controller.
you've got the rod. Do you want who wants the rod? It's out of you two.
The control rod.
No, the wand of
The wand.
wand.
The one.
The wand.
So
Ravaran's special dick wand.
it is the only item that I
Alternate
would
power.
truly want out of everything.
Right, who wants it? Or are we tossing the coin?
I have the ability to deal out quite a lot of damage.
Okay, so
Oh,
we
as
have
do I.
the proposal from Dramos. Rasvin, do you care?
it is a tempting item.
Sorry. Just
It would. My interventions would be more defensive than offensive.
okay. So, who wants it?
I think Dramos is the only one that has put his name forward.
Okay. Is everyone in agreement?
I would be content with taking the stone of anti-magic,
Okay.
or
So
resistance, and the necklace.
Stone of Anti-Magic. We have the wand. Do you want a rod? Play Big Dragon?
Yes.
Like a rod?
Give Malamir the rod.
Give him the rod.
Give him the rod.
Give him something to play
It's a
with.
control device rather than a rod.
Give him the control device.
It's a rod. It's funny.
It's a
Don't
police
press the
station.
green button unless he's bad. Because
I shall be testing it at its earliest convenience. Be warned.
so we've got nipple ring. We're not playing with the cloak. We're not playing with the rings. What's left?
The magical bag.
Magical bag. What does it do?
Is that just
I think it was just a. We
Bag of
didn't mind, it was just a bag of holding.
Bag of
wasn't
holding.
it?
Bag of holding. Who wants that?
So it's useful but dangerous at the moment.
So,
Give him.
I would like that.
Right. So we've got one for the bag. Two for the bag. Who wants to?
I have
Second for the
I
bag.
have
Second for the
a
bag.
bag
You've
of
got a
holding.
bag.
So
So do I.
Right. Anyone else want it?
so you've already got a bag of holding?
Sorry?
You've already got one?
Yes.
Well, you want to make a bomb out of it?
I never said that.
I know what you're gonna do.
who
Here,
hasn't?
Fate, hold
who
these two
hasn't-
bags.
I haven't got a bag
You've
of
got multiple
holding.
hands.
Who hasn't got a bag of holding?
I haven't got a bag, but I don't care. I don't carry
Cart of
enough.
holding somewhere.
So Harbin, you
Very
haven't got a
good.
bag.
Yeah.
I don't have a bag. I mean, if I keep that bag, it's just gonna have loads of weapons.
No, but that's
Which is not a
probably a
bad
good
thing.
thing.
That is fine.
That's actually that's a
Yeah.
very normal
I'll
thing
just
for
be
a
like-
bag. Do you want the
Trouble
bag
is,
or
it
do you
will
want
have
a
two
bomb?
people's worth of stuff in there.
I really don't mind. I didn't think that any of the items were really
I don't think necessarily a bomb option's necessarily a good idea.
It'd
I would
be
rather
funny,
you be.
and I'd be promoted at the end of it.
Only if you're far enough away.
Alright.
So Harbinger, bag of holding.
Harbinger bag of holding.
Would you
Right.
like to suck everything
Do you want
it,
radius
Melanie?
into a different plane of existence?
Could you use
Doesn't
it? Can you fit a cart in it?
Yeah, you got a bag of tricks.
You are rather fast and loose
Don't
with dawn.
put that in the bag because they'll bomb again.
You can still see the sunburn on Laurie.
Yes.
Okay, so
Malamir, the bag of holding.
Malamir's in the bag. Right, so you got
Yeah.
rod and bag. Anything else? What we got?
Yeah, I am.
You got a nice shiny bag. Smells of dead Ravaran. Enjoy.
So,
Right, is that
control
everything?
rod, bag of holding,
Yeah.
earring,
During
Yeah.
our
stone,
week or
necklace,
whatever,
one.
I'm going to recast a spell I've got, which is called Secret Chest. I've got a chest out on a plane somewhere.
Yeah.
And I'm going to suggest we put the rings and the
Evil
coat
coat.
there.
Yeah.
The evil coat.
We are all in agreement on this, I assume.
Yeah, I think that's the
think
best
that-
place.
Enough of us.
I
Yeah.
think that is safe. Yes.
Trust Rastven enough.
I think that's the best place
I'm
for it.
surprised you didn't. Did you not share a house together? For
We did.
a while.
I still
Part of the
have
problem.
I still have some trust in Malamir.
Stopped washing the dishes.
I don't
Are we-
distrust him. He has just proved to be distrustful.
Well, you're keeping your cards close to the chest when everyone else is being very open, so we have to play it by ear.
Are we ready to go?
We
You
are.
had a star arm
Has everyone had an egg
and
sandwich?
that other half hidden about you without declaring. You had Ravaran
In you.
in you without declaring any oddity.
I
I
do
did not
not
know
think-
Ravaran was inside me.
You have
And,
taken
uh,
away.
And how many items are we all declaring that we have to one another?
I ain't got
On a
shit.
regular
I'm a
basis.
poor man.
Here, have a bag of holding.
Oh, thank you. Mom.
I don't think I have anything
No.
I know very little of what you carry. Since our shared apartment, you have carried more than your share of dusting that wasn't done.
The only thing of real value I've got is a rod of resurrection, which is on loan from her. It's not even mine.
I can give you a
You've
cloak.
used it very well so far. I appreciate
I'm
it.
skilled with a rod.
I'll give you a cloak.
The
Oh,
fact
I'm
is,
sorry.
none
Yes.
of these things
Of
will
course.
be ours if we do not complete our mission.
So,
And even if we do,
This cloak continuing to a bat.
I do have another query actually.
That does feel very melancholy. Another
That'd be
query.
very good for
So-
him.
I have not seen Faith use
You want a shiny cloak?
true magic.
don't you know that?
He has effects he can do, but not
Things that you can
spells
count
that he
on.
necessarily casts.
Because he is. I would not be surprised if that is something applicable for all of the divine beings. It's more of an innate ability.
Do you want a cloak?
turn into a bat.
Do you want a sword?
Okay.
Do you want to swing a sword?
Say again.
Do you want a sword?
It's not going to do me.
I will give you a greater healing potion and a standard healing potion. Obviously,
So
one for yourself and one for someone else.
We could turn you into a beast of war.
Well, that's the other option.
I thought you were going to say bird. And
I reckon this is all a
Feels like a
plan.
child that
Yeah.
doesn't want to eat the dinner and now saying no to every food. Do you want some ice cream? No. Do you want some nuggets? Keep
mean,
your
They
nuggets.
are not offering me ice cream.
nuggets,
I am being offered the shit in the back of the fridge.
Oh,
Well,
you've got me gone off.
Well,
base.
Mum, I don't think anyone should eat the ice cream, but we'll put it in my room to keep it safe.
Make sure you bring a spoon. My favourite spoon.
What was the rice pudding thing that you always said to me? Oh, you made me eat rice pudding and I like it and I'm so sad about it.
Yeah, that's right. I offered a rice pudding once. Oh, rice pudding? Oh.
Is that code for something?
No, I just made dessert for her and she likes it, and then she moaned about having to eat it.
It doesn't look good, but it tastes great.
Did you make it from scratch? It's
I certainly opened
or
the,
did it
I
come
opened
out
the
the
tin.
Greater in a red.
Yeah, great
It's
for
not
a
worth the
regular.
effort.
It is a lot of effort. It takes
Right.
14 hours.
Who's got a diamond on him? Is it visible?
Yes.
Right,
No,
visible. Visible.
no.
Have you got a diamond?
You
I
do
use
not.
mine.
Do you
Right,
want-
do you want a diamond?
I can give you one.
Don't
Gartok.
say, do you want one? Just hand.
Yeah, I was
one
going to
over.
say.
I will hand Gartok
consent.
another
not
500
fair.
gold piece
Well,
worth
not
of
his
Gartok.
mother. Right.
Mine is in this pouch.
Okay, right. Make sure they're visible. Everyone point to where it is.
Not
around
visible,
my
but
neck.
in the
It's round my
pouch.
neck as well.
I have one around. my
Okay, has everyone got potions?
Do not confuse it with
Mal's
the other
got-
necklace.
Mal's got a
'cause that
greater
could
and a
be
standard.
problematic.
Has everyone got at least a standard potion on their belt? Again, it's probably going to be for you if you have to ram it down your neck.
Yes.
have a potion of greater.
I have a potion I can hand out as well.
I have 2 potions on my belt. One's a greater, one's a standard.
Not healing. I have another potion.
Okay. As long as everyone's ready.
I
we're not-
have one greater, one normal.
I'm good.
I just have 2.
Right.
I've not been able to afford greater.
We are ready. As
I
much
just-
as we can be. Let's get going.
Scroll creation. What
Oh.
rule set are you using for scroll creation?
We're
It's
not
been a
gonna
while
get
since
it
we
done.
did this.
Well, there's the one in Xanathar's, which is a bit more sense from the DMG one. 'Cause the DMG one means that I don't know how wizards live, because it costs them a load of money in about 3 years to create a scroll.
That's the
Well,
ninth
I
level one,
created
yeah.
a load when we took a year out.
Yeah, you got,
But it
you got a
wasn't
boot
many.
full.
But yeah, it wasn't many. And look, they're mainly kind of first level, first a few seconds, and
Yeah, they're,
Yeah, I
think
was pretty much
they're
the same.
shorter period of time, but the DMG
For like a day at a
there's
time.
Xanathar's one is like a day, but I think the DMG version is
no, mine was
5
worked
days
on
to
like
create.
mine was worked on a week per level. I think it was.
Okay, what is it what kind of levels are you looking at making?
We're trying to work out what, because if it's a higher level, then we haven't got time. We've got a week, so we're always trying to work out what
Yeah.
would fit into that.
So, 3rd level is going to take a week.
So
a single
a
One,
single
one
third,
third.
or a second, or
I mean, it's an
third.
extra spell. Like,
3 days for a second.
So you could do a second and a
Two,
couple
so
of
one
firsts.
third, 2 seconds, or
A bunch of firsts.
a couple of firsts.
Right.
I will tell you what I am doing rather than just looking at my.
I would have brought Gremlin back because he did get melted.
Yes. Yeah. There's obviously the associated cost, but I'm sure you're packing.
I have spare. I'm carrying a load of familiar components because he kept getting.
It costs 500 gold to make a 3rd level.
I have the gold.
Yeah. Enough to feed a family for
Several
years.
I was just saying, oh, Jesus Christ.
More
Speaking of
than most
food,
will say.
I do have another Hero's Feast. Obviously, that worked against us in a certain instant.
We'll
wasn't
need
dra-
to save that.
But that was the crystal
We'll
bastards.
need to save that.
Yeah. Obviously, yeah, I'm not thinking now, but just as a reminder, if I forget to make dinner, just give us a shout. I can do it.
What are the components you need? Just the bowl?
It's 1,000 gold gem encrusted bowl. This dinner will be brought to you by Rasfin, since this is his bowl.
You have to trawl around all of the antique shops.
I know, I had to get the first one
There'll be one
made.
in the tower.
There'd probably be a whole collection in the tower.
It'd be very dusty, but
No.
So you imagine 1,000 gold is like it's like a
That's
Jaguar.
gonna go, yes.
Like a full brand
No, we
new-
don't have one.
it's all relative, isn't it? Some bloody artist splashes a bit of paint on it, so yeah, 10 grand.
Oh, the
So
value.
stick a
Like,
banana-
you mean by the value?
Yeah,
Yeah, stick a banana on it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nail a banana to it, 10 grand.
Although anybody sensible adjudicating the rules of the universe would say that's bullshit.
Good job we don't have one of them.
If there is a god up there, he's looking down and going,
When was the
they've
spell
had
done?
thousands of years.
What about
Cave
inflation?
paintings.
What about inflation? It could be 30 pence in a couple of thousand years, you know.
Well, Unfortunately, tariffs have been placed on those bowls now.
Yes, increasing the value.
Especially
They're
if you're in
made in this
China.
house now.
Right. Are we ready?
We are just with that.
We're happy. Allocated our stuff.
Yes.
All right, we haven't done it. So just as you're about to teleport, for the benefit of just Tom and Kieran,
Woo!
Hold
your
on.
name,
Hold
your
on.
level, what items you're attuned to.
My name is Harbinger, and I am a paladin. I am level 17, and I am attuned to 3 things: the eyes of the eagle. I don't know why; it's kind of useless. Ring of mind shielding to stop fate getting in here, and cruel justice, one of the star arms.
Excellent, Ross.
Dramos, the newly level 17 Shadow Sorcerer. Yeah, level 9 spells once I've been able to choose which one. Currently attuned to a Staff of Charming, a Wand of the War Mage, but more importantly, the wand which is the Star Arm.
2 ones.
I'm going to go on a killing spree in Steeple Place.
Zekus.
I was going to Darth Maul and gaffer tape them together and.
Make sure you're fully aware of all the consequences of using the wand.
Yeah. Get the card and I'll read it
shortly
properly.
get the.
Gone through it.
I'm
They're in the
playing.
pocket of my car if I didn't forget them. I forgot to bring them.
I'm playing Gartov, the level 17 Barbarian Druid. Items attuned, I've got Azurak, which is the Star Mace. I've got the Teleportation Shroud necklace that stop people zipping around.
Yep.
And I've also got a Ring of Mind Shielding, which I think you gave me at one point.
Mm-hmm.
To hopefully stop people getting in my head.
Hopefully to try and not be controlled so much.
I don't know if it was the earring, I guess. Is
Okay. Yeah.
that a pirate attunement, the
Left
earring?
or right ear is the question.
Nipple.
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 I mean,
Or Prince Albert.
it's quite far away from his ear. There's a communication
Oh,
to
he has
it.
to be able to hear.
And no, it's one of those vibration toothbrush things
No,
when
and
you
the
can
best of it-
vibrate through the nipple.
God
and
Top
hear it.
sticks it anywhere but his ear. They're both kind of
Train announcer.
Oh, I didn't realise that you had to hear.
yeah. Okay.
Raspin, level 16 wizard. A true wizard. His pretenders.
Temperance proves of you.
A true wizard. Is it wizard?
Wizard.
Wizard. I am. See last week for the joke. Or last time.
Or earlier before you arrived.
Early before I lied. I am currently attuned to an amulet of proof against detection and location, the crystal ball of telepathy, and the necklace of
Concentration.
concentration.
Hello, my name's Archie. I'm playing Malamir. Evil. Level 3 wizards. All around good guy in this group of cutthroats and murderers. I'm currently attuned to Wand of the War Mage, Tome of the Still Tongue. It's a lovely spell book with a tongue nailed to it. All around good guy. And the Staff of Bones. Totally a good guy.
You should go with the black cloak. You should go
I
with
reckon
the
that's
black
why
cloak.
I reckon
that's
that's why
why
he
he
wanted
wanted
to
it.
keep it in the tower.
He was going to take it inside. He's going to sew some ribbons on it.
Yeah.
Say, it's a completely different cloak.
Yeah, just wear a robe over the top. Gain
That's
some
it.
weight, Malamir.
You're looking fancy.
All right.
I am playing Reinhold Breyer, level 14 cleric, level 1 wizard, currently tuned to the Ring of Protection, Mace of Thunder, since I've had some level 5 from your campaign, and the all-important Rod of Resurrection, which will save many, many people's asses. Yeah, that's me.
Okay. And currently playing Candy Crush.
I'm just looking something.
Level 197. Scorpion armor. Yeah.
No, it's not gonna happen. So, Corin Belfield, High Priest of Darius, Currently sponsored by Temperus. Level 17 still. Cleric.
Still. All cleric.
All cleric.
All the time.
Most of the time. Currently attuned to Necklace of Healing, Flame Blade, and Gauntlets of Ogre Power.
Nice.
Feeling pretty positive about how tonight's going to go. In the next couple of sessions.
2 hours of shopping.
All right.
Feel pretty good.
Just like to say that if Corin dies, a charity case would be lovely. That necklace.
I mean, round like.
If Corin dies, we all die.
Oh, thanks.
Corin's not dying.
Yeah, we are cleric down as well.
And I will do the rest of your funerals.
Just not Corin's.
Do wizards still get chain contingency, or is that just an old-fashioned term nowadays?
Never heard of it.
No. Okay.
You get contingency.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's a 7th level spell.
Yeah. All right.
The effect of Dramos's
Can you cast it on
spell.
I'm
I'm talking now. I will now stop your discussion about this bullshit.
Fate's here. Hit him.
The effect, no, this bullshit. The effect of Dramos's spell is always disorientating at the best of times. The world spins around you and resolves to the hilltop where you reform. The circle beneath you having lines of power which fade. Smoke rises from the grass. A tree to the side dangles branches over the top of this circle, just the tips of it burnt away, presumably with the effect of your appearance. Just a few curls of smoke pours from the branches. There's a slope going down to a wide open plain, and presumably, if Temperus is to be trusted, a steep hollow. The town ahead of you, a walled town, a large town, easily the size of Mist House. It's a wide open area between you and it, and this hillside appears to be deserted. There's a brief flit of movement as a deer runs through the trees ahead of you on the plain. You see some motion, be it distant, on the walls of the town. Certainly it is occupied. In the centre of the town is a very large structure. So large, you might for a moment think it to be a palace, but it leaves no doubt, particularly for those of you of religious bent, this is some form of temple. It's grand and imposing, standing taller than anything else in the town.
It's bigger than our tower.
Not sure it is.
Are we ready?
Gotta get in touch with their stonemasons.
Always.
Altibo came with us, probably.
Did Laurie come with us?
I would bloody hope so.
Yeah. He's like,
Would he?
Ryan,
Would he?
keep it together.
He's been
Legs are made for walking.
It would have taken a long time to get here, Laurie.
I can run quite fast, you know.
So,
Just suggesting
Next time,
a
Laurie.
horse or legs. The horses have legs. Look at Altibo there. Or even wings.
we are here to pray at the temple.
To find out what is going on.
No, I mean
this
when we
place is.
arrive at the town.
our subterfuge.
Well, not subterfuge. Our honest answer is to go
Yes,
to the
of course.
temple.
To check they are worshipping Darius correctly.
We are there to visit their temple, to pay homage to our gods.
Are they Darius friendly?
I hope
Temple
so.
is-
We'll find out, won't we?
There's symbols on the towers, isn't
There's
there?
multiple towers on it, which you could delineate being as for the gods, yeah.
Wonderful. Oh, sorry. I'm short-sighted.
Let us proceed.
I must be as well. Reinhold said I was short-sighted once.
It must be a Darius thing.
Must be. Must be.
You need to fight the person that's 2 meters in front of you.
Who are you talking
Look
to?
from afar.
Let's
Saying
head
you wish to
down.
fight.
Come on, Laurie.
Worshipping my god. He will hear me.
Start heading down the hill,
Damn it.
hopefully.
The group make their way down the slope. The ground ahead of you is, in this initial part, undulating, but you can see as the ground gets closer towards the town, it's laid out flat. Farmland by structure of it. It's formed into squares with fences built around it. That disappears from view as you drop down to the actual floor of the plain itself, and then what you see are trees sporadically spread around. You walk for half an hour. The grass here is quite tall. Always the idea of an animal just flitting out of view, startled by your presence. Nothing alarming. A rabbit, say a deer, or some small woodland creature. You're getting towards where you think the edge of the trees are before the forest starts, where you stumble upon a raised stone platform nestled amongst the trees. One section of it is taller than the other, a flame burning on top of the tall section. It's grown up with moss. Clearly been here for some time. Relatively uncared for, whatever it is. A shrine, maybe?
So it's similar to a shrine of a lie.
Could be. Could be. It doesn't look like it's a foundation for a building. When you get closer and you can see the steps leading up to it, there is a circular pool on top of it.
Is it filled with blood?
It is difficult to see from down here.
Oh, motherfucker. Gremlin! Just, I'm going to hold someone's shoulder, walk in. Just.
Okay. Gremlin ungainly takes to the air. Surely by magic alone is the only thing that could hold this skinned chicken aloft.
Enough wings, just. It just has to flap twice as hard.
I'll never get used to
Gremlin's
that.
wings have but 16 feathers total.
16 more than
12
you had
on
at
one
the start.
side, 4 on the other.
Yeah. Always banking. Going over the top of it, you can see there's crisp blue water
Oh, that's
in
nice.
the pool.
No, before.
It's blue. It's. Yeah, they probably wash their clothes there or something. But let's keep going. I mean, we can stop and have a drink, but
Divine sense.
Aside from Dramos, you sense no items of concern.
Does Altibo appear as celestial now?
He does.
Okay.
Surely you would not harm us from examining. She did not really say where the place was, did she?
Have a look around, see if there's any kind of religious markings visible.
Okay. You approach the structure. Stairs leading up on every side. You cannot see any markings upon it. The stone is worn and, as I say, it's clearly been here for a long time.
The flame on the top,
Mm-hmm.
does it look magical? Basically, can I see stuff physically burning in there? You know, is there wood that's causing it to burn?
From down here, you can just see the flickering of the flames and not what's at the base of it.
Okay.
But from Gremlin's point of view, the flame appears to be burning, but as if it's just burning from the stone. There's no source of fuel there.
is there anyone about? Can I look for people to see if there's anyone hiding?
Make a perception check.
Be with. I'm looking through Gremlin's eyes, and I can't remember the bonus. You remember what the bonus is for now?
Plus 3.
Plus 3.
3 on
Plus 3 advantage.
That is a 14.
Catch sight just off to the one side. We don't see anybody. There's a rough-made hut some distance away from the tribe.
I mean, there's probably someone who's. There is a hut there, though. Can't see anyone. The flame's magical, though, so not magic averse at least.
Have a look in the water.
You're gonna go up and platform onto it, yeah?
Touch it, just look into it. Can I see the base?
You can see the base of it. The water appears to be perfectly clear. The blue coming from the reflection of the sky. It is still. Looks clean. No signs of growth in it.
I'm going to take a copper coin out, throw it in and make a wish.
Okay. Plops as it breaks the surface of the water. You see it sink to the bottom.
Your armor's not going to work on this one. I'm so sorry.
I don't think he's going to ask what my wish was.
You feel free to tell me what your wish is.
No, I will not.
Wish I may, wish I might. May my armour not.
I'm going to find out if it comes true soon.
I think that maybe we should continue on to the town.
Hang on, who's in the I'm just going to kind of peer through the door and go, hello!
Hut's been here for some time. Outer fabric of it is ragged. There's a corpse here.
Ah, shit.
Lay on the cot inside. Been here long enough that the flesh is wasted away. The right arm dangles onto the floor.
Is there a book, a diary? Is there a name on the back of his clothing? Her clothing?
You go over to the body and you're going through it. It's
You didn't assume it shouldn't have.
I said his or hers.
like
Might be somewhere in between.
There's-
Oh, fuck.
you can tell from the skull shape.
What is a dragon?
This is not a dragon ball.
Okay, good.
It's a lizard.
Yes, it's not shit charm or anything like that.
Kieran will
yes,
remember
Kieran,
this.
later. Unless that went on the wiki, Kieran. The clothes wasted away. There's a pack nearby. Some old blankets folded up. There, the remains of a fire, long dead. There is a necklace which has a floral design on it. It's made out of wood.
Is there any name in it or like a message? Like, to my beloved?
Nothing, I'm afraid.
Mal might need your assistance here for some funeral rites, but so be it. You won't have your powers, but you're still a priest. She's been. They've been dead for some time. There is a necklace, though. I'm not sure if we want to be disturbing this. Could be a guardian of the pool, been dead for some time.
Any sign of attack?
No. It's undisturbed in here. It looks, for all intents and purposes, like they lay down and died. Not that they were killed.
I'm going to quickly have a rummage. Mainly looking for identification.
Okay. You can make me a perception check, please.
Okay. That'll be 28. Sorry, no, 27. My fault.
Okay. You go through all of the belongings in here. You find the remains of a book, mostly water damaged. You flick through it. There is a legible section on the page. Refers to pleading for a lie, to save us, to wake us. Don't let us sleep.
This priestess accepted her death. It is a sign for all of us. You must prepare.
The little red flag went off in the back of my head. Everyone gather round. I'm putting two and two together here. Please call me wrong if I am. No signs of injury. Body doesn't look old enough to be dying. No obvious signs. And then there's this bit in the page. Pleading. Lots of scribbles. Yeah, it's the sleep bit. If we go into the town and everyone's on the floor dead, I don't know if I can take that today. It's just...
There's always movement on the walls, right?
Yeah.
But
Although the crop fields look fairly maintained. There is a lot of life here in terms of natural life.
Well, you have your familiar.
Oh yeah.
You have your familiar can go and check to see whether the people are alive and well in the town.
Can you just see if you can find the cause of death on that body? You've got a better eye for that than I have.
I'm going to check the body and see if I can see any kinds of any sign of trauma.
I think medicine check.
Oh, that's good.
They're around 30.
You guys.
Well, 19 plus whatever his medicine is, which is very high. Yeah, that one's dead.
I don't know what it is. It's 29.
Yeah, really good, really good. So you go over the remains of the body. Unfortunately, because so much of it has decayed away, it's really difficult to determine. You can find no signs of injury on the bones.
Mm-hmm.
There's no breaks. There's no obvious cause of death here.
Would I assume, coming from the forest, that typically animals would have gnawed on the bones? And
It
sort of
certainly wouldn't have been left on the bed like this.
Yeah, would have been dragged up. Bits would have.
And you've
dragged
seen a number of animals as you walk through here.
Probably a priest, probably knew the animals.
Oh, nice.
Oh, what's
I
this
suspect.
necklace? Is there a floral necklace here?
Could be a
Just have
symbol
a
of a
look around.
lie.
Can I see anything made out of metal?
Not a thing in here is made out of metal.
The symbol on the necklace, is it the ally symbol? Or is it something different?
It's not the ally symbol. It's not. I mean, if you used your imagination, you could probably say it might be an interpretation of it, but it's not the ally symbol that you commonly see in temples.
An older version of it, potentially.
I don't think it would be a stretch to say that this being was quite possibly a druid.
Probably.
I would have expected the body to have been desecrated, taken by animals,
I mean, the door's
spread
open.
across the. Yes, but the body remains intact.
Drums will be about there.
I don't know what the right
Keep
is
an eye
here,
out.
but I suppose we need to have a chat in town and see if we can take this as a acknowledgement. We're not thieving it. Is there a magical? Okay, not thieving it.
I would suggest.
Oh, speak with animals!
Dear, come
Such
here.
a great, good, loving party.
And Luke Goblin at heart.
Better to describe the necklace to the people in the town rather than take it from a...
I would agree. It is. I would suspect the holy symbol.
Can I make a little drawing of the symbol? Just
You can.
on your hand.
I'll get my crayon out.
You stand there, looking around the area. Wind blows through the trees, leaves rustle with it. It's 3 or 4 are pulled from branches, just wafting down to the ground. The group's looking around. Your eyes fall upon the raised platform that shrine, as they're all calling it. They float up in flame on top of the platform. The flame flickers. You find you don't want to look away. It's out of place. Flame does not belong here. The flame is comforting, but the shrine is not. There's something wrong. You're being watched by one of your own. There's no way you should know that, but you feel it.
Gartok,
Yes.
can you just join me for a moment?
Yeah, I'm actually just wandering outside, so I'll come over to you.
What do you see when you see that flame?
You look up at the flame. Make an insight check for me.
Well, it's not good. Inside. That'd be 10. Not lots.
You see a fire burning on top of a shrine.
Some sort of beacon, maybe?
It's too small for a beacon. Surely a beacon would be on higher ground as well.
I don't know. I think they found a dead druid inside, or perhaps a worshipper of alive.
Do you get the feeling you're being watched?
I feel most people stare at me wherever I go. I kind of stand out.
As in now, right now.
Not particularly. Side-eye.
One big arm.
Sharpening your dagger while looking at it. Squish your head.
Is Dramos like staring like fixated on it?
Yeah, not really. I mean, you can draw your eyes away from it. You just,
Yeah.
it's just
I've
very
seen him
compelling.
It's very
fixated
moving.
before.
Comforting.
Does it feel a bit like
Home, yeah.
I was going to say Silma's Tower, but home. Okay. I think we need to move soon.
Agreed. Just waiting on the others.
The corpse in the thing, is it? I'd say it's human, as best as I can tell.
No, it's humanoid for sure, but initially when you walked in, you thought it's human, but no, something else, some similar, not elven, but tall, slender. But you'd know an elf skull anywhere, and this isn't one. Teeth aren't good enough.
Are they small, pointy teeth?
I was going to say they're too long in size.
Vampire!
No, they're not. No.
No, I was thinking more tiefling teeth.
So I can't tell what
You just
being it's from, but
No.
it's not elven or human.
yeah.
I left my other crayon at home.
I'm going to cast message to the flame.
Okay.
Is anybody there?
Falamir goes up to the pool, unzips.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! No!
I am relieving myself.
Looks like a pool of Tempest.
I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy.
I'm a bladder like a walnut.
Need to be 30 foot away.
Okay.
30 foot away. That would put me somewhere around here.
Oh no!
Dramus cast
Knocks all
Earthquake
them down.
without wanting to.
Thaumaturgy brings the trees down all around you.
We'll see it. Category 9 fucking earthquake
So I need
comes
to-
in.
That does not feel safe. I need to be somewhere around here.
Yeah.
If I want to cast 7 9.
Trees begin to rotate and fall.
Sorry.
That's alright.
Yeah. Dramus will start walking that way.
Okay.
As we're just outside doing not much, I'll go with you. Because we're just kind of wandering around.
Yeah. You've gone round as I just imagine there's blankets being thrown out of the hut as Reinhold goes through all the belongings.
While these are sort of squads.
Could you
Keep
push
facing
me
you.
near the hut, please?
Am I still here somewhere? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You're right. Would you push me over that way as well?
Okay.
Smells a bit. Well, we have a map. There's the first clue.
So you're inside. Mal would be inside. Well, I'm assuming Mal's inside. Oh, where are you, Leslie?
I think I will be just in between those two trees, sort of looking up towards the.
You would have had.
I've been in the hut probably with them.
Mm-hmm.
As people are coming out, I'll sort of walk there just to observe what everyone's doing.
Okay.
Harbinger?
Just outside the hut I was, which is not helpful for
wanting
you guys at
visibility
all.
of the area.
It'd be really useful if I was over there. Sorry about that.
So, with Thaumaturgy, I can cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change colour. I have no idea which one's going to be useful, or if it'll work.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and dim it.
Alright. The flames die down, becoming smaller from your low angle, all but disappearing from view. Just the tiniest flicker. As they do, you see the water from the pool start to rive. It's sloshing from side to side in the pool.
Did you do that, Ramos?
I can affect the flame, I cannot affect the water. Cast it again, I'll make it brighter.
Okay. Flame in the water dies down, flying out in the pool again.
This is a strange land. We are much far north than we've ever been. Perhaps we should find out more from the town.
I feel a connection to my home. To England. Or the void, or wherever I'm from.
Here, we're in a foresty clearing, essentially.
That flame.
Well, the others said they could see towers for all the gods. Maybe there's more things meeting here. Maybe your people. I don't know. There was talk of druids before. Maybe people from all over are drawn here. I'm sure the others will be free soon. Just look back at the hut and see more.
Okay. You completely ripped through the hut at this stage. You don't feel there's anything else to find.
Try not to be not destructive about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm around the dead body.
You're well in there.
Oh, it was in the hut. I thought
Yeah,
it was by the.
No, on a bunk in the hut.
Right.
I'll send Gremlin up just to see if we're being watched and have a look towards the town.
Give me a perception check.
Yeah. Oh, that 20. 23.
Can't see, or Gremlin at least can't see anyone around who's checking on you. But there is still movement on the walls of the town, so there's someone there.
Looks like there's movement on the town. It's not around us, but okay. I don't want to overly disturb this place.
I think it's time to move on.
I think it is.
We can ask questions about this place when we're in
I
town.
think we should.
People may know.
I've made a little sketch of the necklace. I've placed the necklace back where I found it.
Okay.
I'll say a quick prayer over the body.
Okay. You do your best. Say the right words. Make sure this poor deceased has passed to come.
It's I'm making up a prayer on the spot.
I'm listening.
All things will come to an end. It is their fate. Yeah.
Make a religion check.
Okay, it's starting with an 18 and it's going to a 21.
Right. You say the words. Your thoughts are clouded. The futility of all of this. Of life in some ways. This is where you're all going to end up. Just at the edge of your consciousness. Your name is whispered. I'm here. He lives.
It's not you. It's Corin.
Do I hear anything more? Towards the lights.
The entrance is over here.
You finish your prayer.
Corin, don't be so fucking insensitive.
I'm going to leave a silver coin with the body.
Okay. You've got on the body. Everybody who wants the clearing and gone for the hut. You finish your business here and ready to move on. With a last glance back at the flame from Dramos. You move from the clearing through the last of the woods towards a town. You break the tree line. There are fields around you, well-tended crops. Although the fences could do with some work, broken here and there, but intended to divide, help these into neat parcels. There's a clear road at this point. Weeds have overgrown it.
Gremlin's going to circle and try and see what the movement is in a bit more clarity. Is it an undead like kind of lurching across, or is it someone having a jaunty jog with a pasty? What is the movement?
As you move over there, it's in the town, yeah?
But he's going to be circling ahead as we're going
Okay.
so we're probably on the town edge.
You go to this town, I will take a perception check from Luti.
Remelon!
Gremlin.
Dirty 20.
His real name is Wooty.
Wooty! Wooty!
Come on now, you're being racist.
He's jealous of the feathers.
I love it.
Even though they're not a race, so you can say what you want, really. The figures on the wall are large, armoured, metal plate armour.
Humanoid?
Yes.
Demonoid?
Lumbering movement.
Oh dear. Flesh golem-y?
We're gonna go to the shops.
Look like constructs?
Very much like constructs.
Constructs are not. I'll say this out loud. It's like there are some construct. I can't discern what it's made of, but there is some form of automaton on the walls.
They could just be there to guard.
I know this is what I mean, but it's a level of power and force. We're not dealing with a bunch of village people on the corner. Yeah, go on there. I knew you were going. As soon as I said it.
What's the situation with the gates? Are the gates? Are they open?
The gates are slowly opening.
Oh, okay.
Well, we have been seen, or they are letting someone out.
Remember, we're here. Well, we are here to pray.
We are here to
We are
pray,
here to pray.
yes.
Definitely.
Constructs are an affront.
Well, it's a show of force.
They are unnatural.
Gremlin's technically unnatural.
You got that right.
Yes.
You're going to move closer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not being a.
I imagine we continue and walk and have
Yeah.
a
Not
conversation.
being.
Carry on walking. The gates are wide open at this point, and someone, a lone individual, is coming out from the gates.
It's not the mouth of Sauron, is it?
It's not
It's the gums of Sauron!
the gums.
That's me.
I've got something to send you in a bit. No, it is a relatively small man. He's put his hand up. He sees you.
Greetings!
Incident.
Greetings!
Kill him. Get him. Take his flesh.
Hello!
Hello.
Hey there!
Hello.
Well met.
And well met. I'm happy to see you. Pray, what are your names?
Oh, Reinhold, pleasure to meet you. How far away are we?
Quite a distance away. He's
screaming.
actively moving forward, almost coming at a little bit of a jog.
Okay.
Wait until they're
Yeah, I was
close.
going to say, so we're not shouting.
It is rude not to introduce yourself first.
When we are closer.
He gets within range. You can see the man. He's wearing what would be expensive clothes, but have seen better days. They've clearly been re-sewn and patched on a few occasions. If anything, his clothes look like they've been on the adventures that you've had.
Well met, Reinhold.
Oh, sorry, Custodian Drayani.
Custodian? Oh. A
Yes.
title?
A modest one. Reinhold.
Yes, I don't speak for the group. We're all collective here, but
Yes, please.
Rasvin, pleased to meet you.
Rasvin. I do try with names, so you'll forgive me. I will get it. Rasvin and Reinhold.
Sir will suffice.
Sir, of course.
I am Malamir, Saint of Gar.
A saint of God.
Yes, that will suffice.
I see they're big on titles here.
It is an honour to have you approach our settlement,
Have
Saint
you
of God.
properly worshipped Gar today?
I confess I have not.
It's still early now. It's like in the morning.
Disappointing. As a custodian, I would expect better.
You've just met them. Don't pass judgment on him so soon. Sorry to
No,
what-
no. This man is a saint of Gar, as he said, and take you at your word. And our religious leanings are something that needs schooling, so we are out of touch. I thank you for your admonishment.
How so?
I like him.
How so?
Your leanings towards the religions, they're waning, you said.
Not waning. It is a challenging environment. Your name, please, sir.
I am Dramos.
Dramos, a tiefling, no less.
Yes.
An honour.
Yes.
Well, at least I'm not racist against you. That makes a change.
Yes.
Corin.
Corim.
I'm gonna.
High,
Is he being sincere?
High Priest of Darius.
You can't stop.
High Priest Darius, and equally
Take the fucking grind.
bows low.
Please.
Is he being sincere or in a mocking fashion? Is he putting on a performance?
I can feel Harriet's frustration.
Is he?
If you roll badly, you'll have to believe him.
Is his death sentence due?
I would like you to make an insight check if you would.
Oh, you got asked.
Oh, I
How
got
nice.
fucking no 14.
You're cautious, of course. You've been lots of places and met a lot of bad people.
Never believed the first person to open their mouth.
You get no sense that he is mocking you, though.
No, he's putting on there. We're saying all our titles, and
Yes.
he's going, "Oh my, it's so glorious!" Send in the arrows. Kill them.
High Priest Darius, you are welcome here.
Do you have a temple dedicated to the war god?
We have a temple dedicated to the gods.
The gods.
How many gods?
Well, there are only 7 after all.
Just checking.
And you, my large friend,
Gartok.
we have seldom seen your kind here. Not unheard of. But
You have seen my kind here.
we have. Not for a long time, but tales of your strength, of yours. Legendary.
Okay.
To see someone of your size, your race, amongst these fine people, well, that is something.
They are my friends.
And here you are all together.
Is the town free to enter? Is it?
You are very welcome.
I'm Laurie.
Fist of Darius.
Do you wrestle?
I don't rest.
Not now, Laurie, not now.
We've
Wait,
just
wait
met
till-
him.
Wait until the temple. There's a temple dedicated to Darius.
Oh, I'm going to wrestle him really good.
I don't really wrestle.
You said there were 7 gods,
Yes, indeed.
and the temple is for all of them.
It is.
Which 7?
It's not a trick question. Please answer
we
the
have
knowledge you know.
travelled far and wide, and
Technically
have
through
heard-
different time zones.
we have heard of many gods.
Different
We
names.
just don't wish to offend you by potentially worshipping the wrong one.
I see. No, I understand. There are, of course, the prime gods, those who are in heaven beyond the gate. And then, of course, there is she.
She. As in Temperance?
Yes. It is a dark corner, but those who built the temple believe that we should not forget that there are none that worship there.
Do people go to the temple?
Well, I mean, that's just something of a story. I mean, you are welcome to visit it. But it is a magnificent building built to hold many people.
Looking, I presume the gates are open. Is there any people walking around?
No.
How many people live here?
Oh, we have many hundreds of people who live here.
I can't see a single one of them. Where are they?
Well, I've been sent out to greet you.
Are they in hiding? Do they fear us?
Can I summon Hooty 30 foot? behind. Well, so 30 foot away from me, assuming he's less than 30
Okay.
foot away from us. I want to send her up over the
Alright.
walls and drop in.
The golems on the upper palisades.
They do a fine job.
Who's in control of them?
The city itself. I maintain, as the custodian, that they are doing their due work, and we are stockpiling food and making sure that everybody will be well provisioned.
Well provisioned for what?
To eat, to
Well, farmers.
yes.
Do you find that the golems have much to do? I mean,
Yes.
they look formidable creatures.
Oh, well, those ones are more for show than anything. The city is quite safe, and our walls are powerful.
Yes.
But we have many like them. They tend the fields and repair the buildings.
Could you? Is there an inn? Could you take us in?
I would be happy to take you.
Yeah, we
Yes,
mean no
absolutely.
harm. We wish for a bit of rest, to be honest, and have a go at the temple. You know.
Yes.
We've felt a need to come to this place. I think to maybe pray at this temple.
Well, this is a very safe place to be.
Sacred, I would hope.
In a way. In a way.
Can I get some kind of meaning from what, in a way?
What's your name?
It is a...
Mellow.
It is a temple.
It is indeed a temple. And the city was... As he's talking to you, his eyes keep flicking back towards the trees behind you. It's built here for specific...
Gonna look
Is
behind.
there something...
trees swaying in the breeze. It's quite idyllic.
You're nervous.
I don't really like to be outside the city itself. You never know who or what.
I'm going to send Gremlin over to look behind the tree.
Okay. My goodness, look at that thing. The streets are deserted inside the city.
Would you like to escort us into your fine city?
Absolutely. Let's take you in, and I can take you to certainly a priest that you could talk to. I'm a bit more of a manager then, and you're all very finely religious people. And
Just
such.
holding on to Gartok's belt whilst, if he moves, I'm going to move with him whilst I'm walking and looking through Gremlin.
Come. And he turns and starts making his way towards the gate.
At some point, I'll drop back out to you, Dean, when I'll
Okay.
drop back
I'm
in.
gonna, as we're walking, I'm gonna pull a scroll out.
What power word kill?
I wish.
He's got to test it.
Turn him off.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic once I get towards the gate.
Okay. There is quite a powerful emanation coming from the walls. So, I suppose the tour is in order. The city really is grander than its name would suggest. Built many hundreds of years ago, certainly none are left alive really that remember the construction of the building. As you can see here, it takes you under the grand archway, and the streets are packed with tight buildings here, many of stone. Construction, the streets are all very neat and quiet.
Where are the inhabitants? I do not see anyone.
Well, I will explain. It would be simpler if you just follow me. I swear,
Did he
I mean
emanate
no
any
harm.
magic? Did he emanate any magic? No.
There are no inhabitants.
Oh, there are.
There are none on the
Beds.
streets.
All in their beds, dead like that woman.
They didn't want to sleep.
What woman?
So I'm walking at the moment.
Oh, right. Look, and he takes you up a hill and off a left wide avenue to what looks to be a large hall. You can just about catch a glimpse of the main doors of the temple up a street, but he takes you away from that.
Is there anything in the tree line behind us when he was kind of nervously looking? 14.
Yes. Something moves beneath the trees. Thick green skin on a large form. But it stays well concealed beneath the canopy. A flicker of fire moves along behind it. Several flame motes following it.
What, on torches or like fly
You
going?
can't quite see, it's under the canopy, going over the top.
I'll come back out. I'll snap Gremlin back into the pocket dimensions to get it. There was a. I saw what you were nervous about, Custodian.
Well, the wilds can be dangerous, but
The
city is safe.
Green-skinned flame.
Greenskin this time.
Yeah.
Well,
He's at the gate.
the gates will be locked. It will not.
What is it?
There are a number of things out there. Please, though, if we move towards the hall, we have ample food and drink. And we provide it, and I and Tharkun will answer all of your questions. I swear.
Sorry?
Tharkun, High Priest Tharkun.
Oh.
High priest of which one? All 7.
Again, I am just a custodian. I don't wish to answer on his
You
behalf.
gave yourself another title, custodian high priest.
No,
No,
not
no,
really.
Tharkun.
One's always been there.
Okay.
High Priest, yeah.
Sorry.
He turns and hurries away from the group towards the large building. There are double doors, and there are some very large stone statues standing either side of the gateway. As he moves up the steps, one of the statues' arm moves to the door and opens it for him.
How large?
It's probably about 10, 12 foot tall.
The nature of the statue. Is it got a historical or religious iconography?
Is it human?
It's humanoid. It appears quite plain and constructed, like basically carved.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yeah,
In.
been told. It's not the weirdest thing I've seen in the past few years.
This is not right.
You go into the main hall behind him. The large statue ominously looking down at you as you pass by it. The main hall here is wooden raftered, clean, well taken care of. A large table down the centre of it. Fireplace on one side, fire burning it. A dwarf at the far side of the hall comes into view. His beard is neatly trimmed, quite close to his chin. He runs down the stairs. His short legs bring him down to the floor quite ably. You can see there are a couple more figures towards the back of the hall. Robed. Hoods covering their faces. So, it's true. We haven't had good visitors in a while. Please, sit. I'm Tharkun.
You're the high priest.
A priest. You'll forgive Drani. Very much caught up still on tradition.
He's been keeping us very well. Pleasure to meet you.
And you. Drani, these are... I'm terrible with the names. Rasvin? Saint. Mamia. Saint, is it?
It is.
Reinhold, yes. Yes.
Corin.
Corim, High Priest of Darius.
Yes.
And Gartok. And Goliath. This is Dramos. I'm Laurie. And
The Fist of Darius.
and you are?
Harbinger.
Drani's mouth opens. He remembers to close it.
Please, Tharkin continues. Sit down. Some food brought to you. We have plenty of fresh produce.
I don't believe we deserve such a warm welcome. We appreciate it.
Oh, you do. You do deserve such a welcome.
You don't have guests very often?
Not very often, but
You are quite out the way here, aren't you? It's
we are.
What seeks to hurt this town? There was a green lizard thing. Or fire trickling up the side or at the main door. He was about to pounce before we closed it.
Well, please, Johnny. Honesty is the best way here. I promise we mean no harm, and obviously I could not keep you captive even if I wanted to, and I certainly don't. Long-awaited visitors such as yourself. Not the first visitors we've had. Not the first by a long shot, but the first of this makeup, this orientation. It's almost perfect.
I was going to say, there's not a prophecy of our faces written anywhere in this room, is there? Look.
Can I see any kind of holy symbol on him?
Yeah.
Can we see what denomination?
No holy symbol.
Nothing whatsoever. What about the figures in the background? Keeping a very close eye on them.
They stand there motionless. Again, no holy symbols that you can see.
Humanoid?
Human-sized.
Human size.
They're not
They're
brooms
completely
with...
They've
Yeah.
folded robes,
They're doing
arms
that.
crossed.
The whole
They've got a
covered.
jagged sword
They'd fit
waiting.
right in at Malmir's temple. That's what they would.
How far apart from each other are they?
It's robe chic, alright.
They're like, about 10 feet from each other.
Yeah, how many?
There's 3 of them.
Fireball.
I cannot cast fireball.
You can will it. Pray to
Dawn!
Darius.
Dawn it is!
This place is a sanctuary.
Are they in a line? Are they side by side?
Side
or
by
are
side.
They... Oh.
A sanctuary to where? What?
No god, celestial or demon, may breach our walls.
You've tried that, have you?
They've tried that. It's like they're drawn to a place they're not allowed to enter.
How do you know they've tried?
Because I've seen them.
Who have you
Which
seen?
one?
All. I've been here for some time. Quite long-lived, you know. There are a few people here, but the populace are alive and well.
What is
Just-
wrong with them?
They're resting for now.
We came across a hut in the woods next to a shrine of some form.
Shrine of a man of some description.
Within these walls, while our temple is grand, no voice of ours may reach the gods. So, should we wish to pray, a shrine outside the walls, there the gods may hear our voices.
Is magic allowed in the city?
Of course. As long as you do not intend to use it to harm.
I cast light on Corin's shoe.
His shoe lights up.
Just checking.
You're suspicious and anxious.
Well, you've got friends that are introducing themselves. They're being all quirky in the background.
Guarded.
Understandably. And this is not the first harbinger we've had here.
Indeed.
How many
One
have
of
you
the
had?
others.
We've had 2 visitors previously.
How long ago?
The last couple of months ago, the one before that, more than a year.
What did they do?
They wanted to visit the temple.
We know a set number, don't we?
What?
Temple outside.
It's about 7
There's
of them.
the main temple, the grand temple in the centre of the city. It is an extremely holy place. I feel drawn to it myself.
Is there any prophecies about combining the gods or anything in the old texts? What if the 7 turned to 1?
Or something along the lines of that.
That would be awful. We need them independently thinking. What good would one god be?
Yeah, what good would one god be?
These harbingers. Could you describe them?
Well, they look different from you. They all armoured. What we would call knightly. And Sir Ered, he dealt with them.
Dealt with them how?
Again, I stress.
You killed them, it's okay. We can talk about this.
Ered did kill them.
Why?
We fought. Their intentions were not honourable.
Did they say that they followed a god as well?
Yes.
Did they say which one?
I do not wish to say the name, but I feel we're all on the same page.
The 7th.
The 8th.
Oh, the 8th.
It'd be the 8th here.
I do not follow that code.
You're the one that turned, aren't you? Say you are.
Apparently,
How much do you know?
I have turned more than once.
We should eat and drink, and then I'll take you to temple. I think everything will become clear.
Sir Ered, will he be joining us? He sounds like an incredibly powerful individual.
He is a dominating man.
How many have you killed?
People?
No, the harbingers.
2.
2.
2.
Which means there are
Well, how much do we know?
I don't know. How many have
We
we
popped
done?
off a couple, haven't
3 left.
Well, one of them was brought back and is missing.
You've met others.
We've
Yeah,
dealt with a
4
number.
others.
Food! I'm starving!
There are 6
Yes.
in total, though.
And
Please introduce your fellows and let us move on to the temple. I'm keen to see it.
We should eat, Karim. It's been a long day.
well, this is Ulfin, Elror, and Munda. They have already eaten.
Morning back there! How far away are they?
It's about 40 feet away from where you are.
Yeah.
Are
Are
they
they
alive?
holding a spell by any chance?
The head nods.
Yeah.
Don't mind them. You are, with respect, very powerful,
How do you
well armoured.
You don't know if you're powerful?
And yes, I do.
Oh, you know us, do you?
I don't know you, but we've heard of you.
Oh, that's bad.
What did you mean? Well, your representative suggested that we are of a good makeup. What do you mean?
Let's have some food brought.
Sounds good.
Bring your most expensive bowlery. Crockery. Do you have any
Bring me your bowlery!
Claps his hand and a construct
We should live
enters with a large platter.
Yeah.
Quite slender, this construct.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
made out of metal. Brings a platter over the table, and there are some simple bowls of
Oh.
stew.
Just stew, bloody hell.
Smells divine.
That's brilliant.
It's vegan.
How do
Vegan. I would have died.
Died
in the womb.
himself goes to the back of the room and gets a large jug, brings some goblets over the table, and pours out some wine,
Does he
pushing the
take a
cups
bowl?
towards you.
Does he take a bowl?
He sees the way you're looking at him. He'll scoop into it and take a drink of it, and then take a drink of the wine. I mean you no harm, I swear.
Take his bowl and goblet.
We
That's
found we found a book with the lady. Said about not wanting to sleep. stopping the sleep?
Yes, a long time ago. We believe the behest and intention of some foul demon, perhaps, or even at the control of him, disease swept across the city.
Wasn't Ankelos, was it?
Ankelos,
Oh, long story. Anyway, sorry, interrupted.
we were unable to cure it. We were able to preserve everybody until a cure could be found.
Oh, right.
In the meantime, with the aid of the city's constructs, maintain the city, been stockpiling food for when we find a way to heal them. And now that you are here, when you breached the temple,
Breach the temple.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
No, well that was called letting slip.
It sounds like the temple is not open to everyone.
What guards it?
You can enter. The temple itself was built upon. The entire town, in fact, was built around this opening, which none may enter. None. No one from our community ever entered it successfully. No one naturally born may do so. No one divine, no gods, no avatars, nothing may breach it. And yet all of this was here, built around it.
So what makes you think we can breach this unbreachable barrier?
I think we're merely the next contestants.
Maybe you can't, but you're here.
We are.
You said you'd heard of us.
I'm aware of you. Yes, we are aware of you.
How?
You've been watching us.
No. Reputation precedes you. A band like this, a Goliath. Wizards.
But take the drawing out of the necklace. Does that mean anything at all?
Oh, symbol of a lie.
Okay. It was on the woman resting.
The woman?
Was it woman?
It was a woman, the woman which we
There
mentioned.
was a humanoid near the shrine that we encountered before we got here. The body was incredibly well preserved, given the environment.
Very well dead.
I would hazard that she may have been a druid of some kind.
The Dryad.
A druid?
Dryad.
Oh,
That would make sense.
she's been dead for
Yes.
some time. Clearly, you don't step out the walls very often.
Well, I have no need to go there. But she is a friend to us.
She is passed. So, if you wish to reclaim her body.
We should bring her body inside. I do not like to think of.
She seemed quite at peace where she was.
Not like her body desecrated.
The
Like
body
it-
had not
The body had been there for
desecrated.
years.
This illness, how did it take form?
People grew weaker, died, unable to get up from their beds, boils. He finishes his bowl quite quickly, and someone brings him another platter of meat. He took some.
Checks out with the book and the scrawlings we saw. Looks like we probably shouldn't sleep all that quickly. Can you sleep? Do you sleep?
Of course.
Has he got any necklaces around him? Any rings? Any kind of...
He has a ring on each hand, and you can see the chains of a necklace that are inside his clothing.
So if the others were affected, how come you two aren't?
Seems some of us not affected by the disease.
And are there others in the town like yourselves?
Myself, Sir Ered, a couple of others, not many.
Did you rise into your positions of power now, or were you a blacksmith before
I was
this?
just one priest of many before. I longed for the day
The ones that lived.
that returns.
It's fortunate that some of you are immune.
How many parties have you sent towards this gate and failed?
That is from long before my time. I have not sent anyone towards it. Certainly the harbingers that came before wanted in.
Were they alone when they came here?
They were. Sir Ered would not tolerate them.
Where can we find Sir Arid?
He will most likely be at the temple.
Are we free to go around town? It sounds daft, or are we under what?
You are most welcome. I would urge you not to take things, though. These are people's homes.
No, I'm dreaming it. Is there a shop? An unmanned shop full of loot? No, I'm joking. No, is there supplies? Could we buy some food?
What use is the money to us?
No, I mean, you know.
What is it that you need?
We need to pray. Ultimately,
We need to go to the temple.
we need to pray.
Pushes his plate of meat aside. I am delaying you. Shall we?
Thank you for your hospitality. We would like to go to the temple now,
I'm
yes.
finishing the bowl.
Would you like me to take you, or do you wish to go alone?
Would it make a difference?
I don't know where my next meal's coming from. Can't buy anything in town.
Does it put you at risk in any way?
No. But
We do not know our way around this town, so an escort and a guide would be more than useful.
I'll take them if you wish, Thaku. Perhaps that would be
I was
best.
going to say, a custodian would be delightful.
Well, of course, this way, I'll take you straight there. Drani goes to the front door again. Struggles to open it. He gets it partway open, and then it opens quite suddenly as the statue on the outside grabs the handle.
I'm going to look at the flame. Does it look natural, magical,
Looks
normal?
Wood burning. Drani goes out into the street. This way?
Was Drani taking us, or was
Drani.
Driani.
Thaku's going to stay here.
Strange.
You're sitting gangster style, are you?
Yeah.
Throw you
Follow-
to the side,
follow
please.
Yep, start following, and I'm
Yep.
going to go grab a drink.
He
Does
takes you up
anybody
a
want
street.
downstairs?
Thank you.
There are some shops. Windows all
I'm
boarded
not,
up.
I'm not doing that to you. It's fine.
Shh, go to sleep. The temple itself.
I'm looting.
Think about the rabbits, Driani.
Join your brethren. So, no.
The temple itself is magnificent. Huge. Door is colossal. 15 feet high.
Oh.
Again, constructs stand either side of it, ready to open the door for you. And the door is opened. Drani half runs up the steps, keenly, to take you to the interior of this cathedral, is how it must be described. Sheer scale of it. Massive ceilings, stained glass windows letting coloured light in. It's very bright in here. And you can see that it's spread out quite evenly. And there are circular alcoves at the base of what must be each of the towers, each featuring the symbols of the prime gods. An altar inside each of these. And the towers themselves have nothing in, they're just hollow, leading all the way up. The light comes in from there, shining down on each of the altars, each of them just a stone plinth. At the far side, 3 of these towers on either side. The far side is a dark alcove. There's an altar in there as well. None of the light here has been directed into that alcove.
What's the symbol?
There is no symbol in that alcove.
Deducing from the other symbols,
Make a
which
perception
one's
check.
missing?
It's tempers.
I can math 16.
There are no clear symbols there. There are paintings all over the walls and stained glasses, designed with figures in showing warriors and such. Clearly these other alcoves cover Darius Peridot, Ally, Imogen, Sardonyx and Gar.
Are the symbols
It's
what
not.
we recognise,
It's
or were they a
tempers.
bit like the ally was a sort of stylistic? Or
Yeah, they are
Glaring, so-
slightly
Similar.
different, but you can tell. You can tell what they are. Gar still is the dark circle. You know, Darius is. It's more sweeping, more scythe-like, but the notches are cut out to make the face.
When was this built?
Oh, a very long time ago. A very long time ago. Armoured figure deeper into the room. His voice echoes. Plated. Turns to regard you. He has a helm, faceplate down, carries a glaive with a great curved blade at the end. There's a shield slung upon his back, free of any symbols.
Afternoon. Wonderful temple. My word.
Magnificent, is it not?
It
Very
is.
impressive.
Never seen anything like it.
It is to worship all the gods, after all. You expect
Many
any less?
would come here and seek to take this. Demons wish to be here. Angels wish to be here, but they are denied. And yet here you are.
And they opened the door.
Well, we are neither angels nor demons.
Hence your entry.
You were this place's champion?
I am no champion. It's my understanding you have a harbinger here.
That is me. I'll step forward.
Tell me about your god, harbinger.
I worship the Six, and I owe my life to Darius.
So you are the one that has turned.
More than once. He is with me still, but I will not do his will.
That is good to hear. For he is another that would seek to breach this place and take its treasure. Defile it, ruin it, steal power from the Six and even her. I will have none of him. Those who came before you bore his banner, and I struck them down.
That must have been a difficult task. I fought a number myself, and they have been tricky opponents.
They were, and yet they fell.
What did they seek?
this way. Turns, moving towards the centre of the cathedral. There's a grated section. Looks like the fences on a cemetery.
I'll follow him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There are what looks to be sarcophagi scattered all around the cathedral, all around the edges of it. Perhaps notable
Sticky
figures
fingers
buried
off.
here.
You can't do it anyway.
Odd Earth, point 15.
Can I have a look around? Is there any other sign of us?
Make a perception check.
Right in the corner having a cup of tea. Afternoon.
I haven't written sarcophagi for such a long time.
I believe. Cut his head off, stomped on his face, defiled his corpse, but he's still here.
An unnatural thing.
Unnatural thing. There's no other movement. Driani stayed back towards the main door. You're just being led forward by Ered at this stage. He's on his own. Clearly, he doesn't seem worried by the presence of you. As you look around, though, the stained glass windows depict warriors in dramatic poses. Light from outside catching that glass, bending the light and reflecting it to land upon the altars. What catches you is that one of those stained glass windows depicts a older man, slightly hunched, bearing a gravestone upon his back.
Is it aligned over the guard?
Does he look like he's having a short rest?
It's not specifically.
It's him! It's him! It's Mallory!
Blazing on the bottom of a bit of scroll. Short.
Thine short rest must be taken at any opportunity.
It's abstract.
Okay.
Gravestone on his back. Come on now.
Come on.
That's
now.
fashion.
That's
Let's
just
have a look
charlatanism.
around to see if there
Come
are
on
other
now.
depictions that would
There's
be
a
similar.
Goliath. For sure.
Okay.
It doesn't take much imagination.
Is there a
Tiefling.
long-haired, with a bright blue floral kind of thing with a white mincing on the
Sadly not.
Ah, fuck! I'm not in the prophecy.
Yeah. There are 7 great windows, and each of those windows depicts a version of yourselves. Here, says Ered, where it is grated, there is a hole in the floor and some stairs leading down. This is what they wanted. This. And I assume you are here for the same.
What is it?
Don't know what we're here
Do
for.
not what we were
We have
directed here.
Been told of this place, but not what it holds, or merely
Wait.
that others.
You don't even know why you're here?
No.
We're here to kill him. And we will do whatever is necessary in order to achieve that.
You may have sanctuary from him here, but he cannot enter this place.
We have been told to be here.
By who?
Well, we can't let all our secrets go, but we've been told to come.
We were told by Temperance.
By Temperance.
Yes.
Look into my eyes and see if I'm lying.
We fought with Gar
She lives.
and watched fate take him as he has taken the other 5 gods.
Temperance is impure. If you have been sent here at her behest, I cannot let you further.
He is right.
Turns and bears the glaive.
We have not been sent at her behest. She said she could not enter here.
We
So
are
we
here.
sought out to see what it is that denies God's entry, and if it was something we could use to kill fate.
And restore the order.
Do you know what's happened to the gods? Your depictions, your light that's coming into this room.
What has happened to the gods?
Do you follow one of them? Are you a spiritual man?
Yes.
Darius.
I would not stand in this grand room, guarding this place, if I did not value those above.
If you step out these walls and call to him, you will hear nothing.
That is not unusual.
The order
If you
has
stepped
been
outside the
challenged.
walls, you would hear nothing. The gods have gone. They have been taken by the pretender. We are here to restore the natural order of things.
Last week we watched Gar die. Gar.
No. A lie. It is a lie.
She's gone too.
It is not permanent. We will restore the balance.
They have been ensnared by fate. He has consumed them and their powers. This is why we believe something in here may help us. We need all the aid we can.
Anything he can't touch will aid us.
So we are here.
I am here, guardian over 1,000 sleeping, innocent people. I have waited for you. I expected you to know more. I expected you to know what to do.
We know what we have to do.
If you're a religious man, you know it's not that simple, but it is the tenets of what we teach, what Darius teaches. If your blade is kicked out your hand, you must find another. But finding the other blade is your journey. What if the weapon in your hand disappeared? How would you fight? You would use your hands, your teeth. You would use anything to stop what's in front of you. That is what we are doing. We are following the path of Darius.
I want to believe you. So much. So much.
Will you rest here within our town? I will consult with the king.
The king? Is this someone different to the high priest?
We've been told resting is not advised.
You are safe. You will not fall them. This is an enchantment which keeps them asleep, and
No, it is the illness.
the illness is not what makes them sleep. They are preserved from death by the sleep.
The illness was wrought by a demon. I felt Anglan back at the flame.
I'm not sure. I'm not tired. What time of day is it actually?
It is not a sleeping
Feeling very
sickness.
sleepy.
Are we morning? What's happening?
It's early afternoon.
No, get on.
It seems we are being ordained to attend this. I'll point out the depictions on the windows.
What the fuck? Oh, that's spooky.
Not escaped my notice. I'm not asking you to sleep. I'm merely asking you to
Take a short rest.
wait.
Corim's nose!
We shall.
Sorry.
We can wait.
We can wait. We do not wish to fight you over this.
I have no wish to fight you either, but if
Rory
I have
does.
to, I will.
We would
I'm
prefer
sure
No,
not.
I don't want to fight.
Take
No.
what time you need. However, the more time we spend here, the stronger he gets.
The harder it
I would
becomes.
ask you to come back with your answer after your consultation as soon as possible.
You may not be on one of these windows, but you are a part of this journey. Just remember that. Think about that.
An hour.
An hour.
I will consult with the king.
Who is the king?
Galador.
Galador. Very regal name.
I know that name.
Did we kill his son?
I'm gonna go to
Stop,
the
stop.
alcove dedicated to Darius.
Yes, I will definitely join.
And then
An
I'm
hour
going
is-
to pray.
Maybe wait here. Or do you wish to wait outside?
Perhaps go back to the main hall.
Could we take a moment
Forgive me.
to pray?
By all means, pray, but forgive me. I do not wish to leave you unattended next
No,
to.
it's
Understand?
understandable. Or you could send your custodian.
I will wait while you pray.
Can I go look at this darker one that's meant to be for Temperance, please? Not praying at all, not making any attempt to pray, just... I'll kind of go around a few and just walk around and then
Yes.
end up
It's
there.
the car boot shuffle.
Yes.
It, by design, no light comes into this alcove. Now you're here. You can see, etched into the stone but not coloured, the shape of a relatively featureless face. A face just the eyes are made out. And this altar is not maintained the way the others are. In the alcove of Darius, which is less grand than the Tower of Darius, this has been well maintained. Come here and extend your will and thoughts, as do you.
Pray.
I'll go over as well.
Feel
Very,
sure that-
very busy in the alcove.
Yeah. I should expect.
Congestion.
No, it's a large area, so there's plenty of room for all of you in there.
You should go to Gar's.
For our sword has been thrown out our hand, but not our shield. We will continue the fight. Praise Darius.
I'll take a religion check from you.
Also head over to Temperance.
Yeah, I'm going to put my hand on the Temperance altar.
24.
Just sort of try and mentally reach out to Temperance.
Stone is cold beneath your hand. You attempt to send your thoughts out to Temperance. Make a religion check.
You're going to get stabbed in the back.
Oh! Where did that come from?
It's intelligence, religion.
Oh, it is, of course. Like, oh,
Does that make sense?
oh, it's an 8.
It's just cold stone
You're a wizard, Rasvin, not a cleric.
in an empty alcove. There is no power here.
Good.
I'll go into the alcove of Gar
Okay.
and
Alone.
alone.
The altar is circular, painted black,
Is there a candle?
beginning featureless.
I pull out my own candle and light it and start a funeral service
Oh, Volgar. Oh,
for all the gods.
Give me a religion check.
16.
Okay. You go through the motions, saying the words,
14 actually.
mumbling some
It's
of
getting
them.
worse with progress.
oh, with this stillness.
Being so disconnected from Gar, you didn't always see eye to eye, but you were devoted. Now he's gone. The emptiness is palpable, a chasm. You step away from the altar, feel a cold inside you. Like a winter illness has crawled inside you and set a home in your bones, leaving you cold inside.
It's like my wife. Permanently cold.
Oh, right, okay.
Doesn't leave you cold inside.
Jesus Christ.
Did you watch this?
I'm going to be clipping this for Archie's wife.
Let's do the Fox News thing and miss out the end bit.
Yeah.
Just quote it.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Cold and empty inside, like my wife.
For £50 I can edit that out. I'm assuming we're talking about Mamia's wife, which is of course religion. There is something here. You do not feel the presence of Darius.
That's Corin, stop touching him.
There is something about this building. Something about this altar. There is some purity here.
Consecrated.
And for all of your suspicion that you hold for everyone you meet,
It is my natural place.
this place was built with pure intention.
A long time ago, looking at that symbol. I'm going to make a little note of that symbol.
We can leave at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless anybody else will know, because I know Dramos wandered over to the Temperance.
Or Temperance.
as well.
Yeah. Bit not to ask him.
I'll probably go and look at the
Right.
yes, but the more not this one now, but the more the glass description in the window. I want to study that a bit because rather than focusing on the temple, I'm not praying as such. I'm going to look at what it shows and how it.
The one of you.
Yeah.
It shows this large. I mean, it's rudimentary. It would be if this window was taken in isolation. It would be hard to say, "Oh, that's me." That's just a Goliath. The ones that really stand out are Mal, because he has a gravestone on his back, which is unusual. This would otherwise be a Goliath. The details aren't clear enough. There is a bare detailing.
That's what I was looking. I was looking for
you.
like random things like that.
Yeah. Once you pick that part out of it, I mean, it's triangles and shapes of glass that they've used to make this. In context with the others, it's slightly unnerving.
And does the altar look like, not being very trained, but does it look like what I used to see in the like Temple of Alive back in Miss Tass?
It's plain, it's stone. It wouldn't be what you would normally see. But nothing feels off. It almost feels like it's been built by somebody who doesn't know about it properly. And maybe that's because it's an altar in a temple of different gods. At a quick glance around, the only altar that really stands out are the dark altar, but that's because it's not lit, and the one of Gar, because it is a different shape to the others.
Is there any texts underneath the stained?
They are plain. Notably, the sole window that depicts a tiefling. The entire backdrop of that is flame.
Not unusual though, we know where he's from.
In the flame are two eyes hovering over him.
Daddy's watching.
Dare I look at my
Daddy.
No, it's not.
one? Oh, kind of scan across.
It's Temperance.
I mean, it's even if it's. I mean, yeah, you work out which one's you. There's a robe. There are symbols of Darius all over it. I mean, it's a little bit effeminate and offensive.
Oh man,
You're
you
not
love
that
it.
big.
You love it. The eyes on that one, are they like the ones in the alcove to Tempest?
No,
They're not.
no.
Oh.
These are dark eyes burning within fire.
They're harbingers.
Get away from her!
There's a ball and chain on his ankle.
Fucking
The face of
touchscreen
Harbinger.
one more time!
The window depicting Harbinger simply shows an armoured figure. It's unclear whether it's a man or a woman. Poised with a sword, swinging it dramatically, and a shield held up.
What?
A yellow cloak.
Yeah, I was going to say, what
And-
colours?
Just the corner of a geometric design on the shield.
Yeah, it's OG Harbinger. Is it a yellow shield?
It does look very much like OG Harbinger, not present day Harbinger.
Has she noticed this? I'm definitely going to point
She
it out to
hasn't
her.
noticed it.
Apart from
doesn't
the
even
eyes
know
over
there are
the
windows.
tiefling.
Harbinger.
Oh, she would have seen the eyes over the tiefling.
I don't mean to alarm you, but
What?
that was.
He does.
Look at that one.
No, he wants to.
Which one?
Your one. Look at the colours. They didn't put these up overnight.
No, but doesn't it concern you? It's like
Well, we know someone who fiddled with time.
we know Harbingers are the only ones that you can't predestine. All the others are here waiting for us, but that one is wrong.
This is his doing. You know it's his.
I'm terrified that if
It
we
might be
go
just
down
once.
there, we're gonna get what he wants.
Yeah, yeah. But what else? We don't have any other way of doing it.
If
We
we
can-
don't
we can-
go down there, he will get what he wants.
We cannot take whatever's down there when we find it. We still have choices.
We could take it to the Tower of Gar for safekeeping.
Put it in the cupboard of
Against-
Gar.
Next to the cloak and all the heads. I mean,
Shoebox of Gar. And the bed
the vault.
of Gar.
Oh man.
Bedtime.
That's all.
Alright.
Right, let's go on.
We'll
Step
go out.
All right. Okay. So you give Sir Ered some time. Will you go back to the hall, or
We'll go where we're told, I imagine.
Yeah.
you go back to the main hall? Table's still laid there. Your bowls have been picked up,
Shit. I was about to say, can I have another bowl?
presumably by one of the constructs. But the jug of wine is still on the table, and the goblet. Thakoon is not here.
Of
Is anyone in here?
Of the three
They're gone.
Cultists.
They're not here.
vibes.
Priests.
Cultists.
No.
Protection.
Driani is the only person with you.
Very much protection.
I hope-
Go
I
on, have a
hope-
drink.
Now that you've seen the cathedral,
Yeah, we can
It's
see why you your face lit up, don't we? Oh boy,
yeah,
Chris,
How long
Gallimus
has
has
it
come for
been-
you.
How long has it been depicted as such?
a very long time.
Do you have any books and drawings of the temple?
I don't, but I'm sure there will be some somewhere in this.
Is there a library here?
Yes, but that's been locked up for quite some time.
Oh, forbidden library, even better. Oh, I do love a forbidden
I could speak
library.
to Sir Ered, and maybe we could get the key for it.
Sir Ered has the key to that as well.
He's a confidant of the king.
Not could have let us in there.
Where does the king reside?
Oh, obviously in his residence.
Which is
Could you show us his residence? Not inside, maybe just from outside.
I suppose I could. There's nothing against the rules.
We
as
have
such.
we have an hour or so to
No,
spare.
so we'd like to see more of the pertinent places around here.
Persuasion check.
How's your charisma, Rasmus?
You get advantage.
Oh, I'm prepared to do it!
You yeah,
I'll still roll crap.
from being imagining.
Oh, well, if I got advantage, that would be 26.
Oh,
Jesus, what?
Well,
but it is
there's
this-
nothing against it, and you're obviously here to help us. Of course, yes.
I'm keen to understand this place if we're to help you as well.
Yeah, sure. Follow me. Yeah.
Off we go on the tour of the town.
Is everybody going?
Yeah, I mean, stick
we
together.
Stay
Together.
together.
I can stick with learn this
Alright.
mistake. We're in a
Just
weird
grab us
place.
just wandering off in a random direction. Or?
I'm here.
These areas you walk
I'm
through the
not allowed
streets,
to
the
go anywhere
only
now.
people you really see are Driani and the odd construct moving down the streets. All of the constructs ignore you, carrying on about their business. Some of them stone, some of them made out of iron.
Unnatural.
How are these contracts controlled? Are they commanded by you, or is it by...
It's for my responsibility, really, to set them about their tasks.
Do you just speak to them and they listen? Or?
Yes, in a manner.
Can you do a little dance?
But, I don't see why not.
We need to get to the
Sorry,
residence.
I'm so sorry. I just want to see a golden dance. It's fine. No.
He takes you back up to the cathedral temple and past the other side. Takes you to a street where the buildings are clearly nicer. There are signs of decay on the buildings. The wood is warped.
Rendering's fucked.
Yeah. And you get to a large, grand building. It's not a palace by any stretch of the imagination, but it's larger than the others. It's similar to the first building you went into, but much, much bigger. There are a number of constructs around it, acting presumably as guards.
Is it walled off from it, or is it?
It is not walled off. You can see light coming from the windows within.
Any depictions of the windows, or are they just plain windows?
Just plain windows.
That's a very fancy building.
Well, he is the king.
So who's not asleep? The king?
Oh no, the king is asleep.
Oh. So how does Sir Erid speak with the king?
He must have a way. Sir Erid is very wise.
Can I pop Gremlin out of sight into a corner of an alley, try and fly out the way? It's like, Gremlin, just go and have a look in that window. You're going to have to fly out and come in so it doesn't look suspicious. Alright?
Make a stealth check.
Just
please.
make a passing look at the
Oh
window.
my god.
Just passing look.
Glass shattered. Gremlin sliding down.
Don't fly by doesn't provoke effect. +3. I don't think I get advantage on this. 15.
Well, that's okay. Driani is preoccupied with doing the tour. Yeah, you get Gremlin out of sight.
How far away is that window?
From where you went, and you're actively moving closer to it. Say you're about 35 feet away at the moment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm going to kind of hold on to whoever's belt I'm there. Just quickly walk in. As passing, passing. I'm going to look through Gremlin's eyes and go past the window.
And you're going to take a perception check.
Okay. That's better. 21.
Okay. As Gremlin comes past, you catch a glimpse of a room. There is what looks to be a large ornate room for bed. There is someone in the bed, and you can see Sir Ered on one knee next to the bed. And then Gremlin goes back.
Did I hear anything in the short time? I'm just going to have to land on top of the eave of the window.
Okay. Gremlin comes round again. Not the best flyer. Landing on an eave, slapping its bare flesh upon the stone.
Keep up.
Just listen. Just listen.
I'm going to do a perception check for this.
9. It was a nat 1 and a
There's
6.
just no sound coming through that window.
Not going to risk it. Move. Yeah, it disappears.
So it was built some time ago, obviously, as much as it did. And we're doing our best with the constructs to keep it maintained, but it's a lot of city and only so many contracts to go around. In many cases, some of those are actually starting to fail. I don't quite have the skill that our previous artificers had. But it's my hope for your presence.
Do you have many magic users here?
Oh, we did. Back in the day.
I mean, have you got anything to wake your king? There's some simple spells can just wake people, you know.
What happened if we woke him and then the disease accelerated and ravaged
Oh,
him?
I see. Yeah,
They're all
yeah.
asleep.
Yeah. Sorry. Backtracking. It's not the sleep that's the problem, it's the disease.
Have you been researching the disease?
Oh, I am not. I wouldn't know what to look for.
But who has, I mean, sorry, in the city?
Well, Sir Ered has really taken control of matters. He's mostly said, though, we must wait until this happened.
How long have they been asleep for?
Quite some time. I must be honest, my job is quite monotonous, just taking care of the city.
How many years?
100?
100?
200?
Well, that can't be possible,
Let him,
can it?
let him speak, Reinhold.
Years, for certain. Terrible at keeping track of time.
How old does
Insight check.
he look?
You can make an insight. Let's go for an insight check, guys.
Bullshit!
I rolled so shit.
Incident.
You can make me a
Cut him
perception
down.
check.
12. I don't think that's going to tell me anything.
I don't think my perception is going to tell me anything neither. 9.
It's probably around 30.
Looks human, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, they all look the same.
Half paper round.
How old were you when the affliction took place?
Oh, I was a relatively young man.
So who's yourself? Is the priest, Sir Ered,
Yes, and his
the clerics?
acolytes.
Oh, how many acolytes does
Oh, he has maybe a dozen?
Okay, are they what's the king's residence?
No, they don't stay at the King's residence. No, they the hall I took you to. There's a
Main big hall.
they have an accommodation out the back.
Okay.
Um,
The two anybody else? You have
we have a couple of other people doing what they can, but
But so like Sir Ered is taking charge and making sure everything runs efficiently.
he's a wise and honourable man, and certainly has been able to defend us when bad harbingers have arrived.
Has he's always been here as well, has he? He was a
He's
member
been
of
here as
council?
long as I have.
The furniture.
Twitch.
Yeah.
Have
Red flag.
you ever seen anyone die from the disease?
Oh no! Fortunately, we were able to get everybody asleep before that happened.
So you never saw it?
I'm sure people have died, but I haven't seen it.
Who managed to get everyone asleep?
Well, Sir Ered said that it was Ansip, the great wizard.
Is he alive?
When is Ansip still alive?
Fortunately, he died several years ago.
So who was around to...
Where's his residence?
That's your next question.
Where's his shit?
Yeah.
That's what we want.
Where did this Ansip live? In the city?
Yes, he did. Yes.
With the king?
No, not with the king. No, he had a tower on the wall on the southern side,
So who
overlooking
is...
the sea.
So who is... who is capable of waking everyone if this Ansip has passed?
Well, Sir Ered said
Ered.
that when the right
Then we
people
arrive.
came,
I see.
they would show us the way.
Okay. Seems a lot is being placed on our shoulders.
And Sir Ered's, apparently.
Yes.
All too bloody convenient.
If it is a disease,
Where?
can we cure it?
Where are these
I would
people?
need to see someone who has this
But
disease.
asleep, are they asleep in their
I'm an
houses?
accomplished healer.
Only the king is asleep in his house.
Maybe
We have a
heal
large
them
building.
one at a time.
We have
First,
put everybody to rest.
diamond dust. Great rest.
It's easier to look after everybody in
And
the same place.
they are well. They are maintained in a stasis.
I hope so.
Oh, you don't see them. Sorry, you. they're not
No,
on
I
duties.
can go in. They seem fine, but I
Any of us have boils or
oh yes, some of them do have boils. But they seem, they look like they're just asleep.
How
I
did
would hate to think that they're not going to wake up and I've wasted this time.
No, I'm sure it will work out.
We have a saint of Gar here now.
He tends
And
to
high
deal with the
priest.
other side of illness.
Do they, priests of Gar fend off death as well, right?
less so than you would think.
Oh.
They welcome others.
Malamir, do you fend off death?
Sometimes.
However,
I don't mean after death. I mean before death.
No, he ushers them into the afterlife.
Well, we all must die eventually.
The
resisting
doors to the king's establishment open, and Sir Ered comes out just as Mal's beginning to answer.
to wax slithering about how wrong it is to keep people in stasis.
Yeah.
He brings his visor down as he steps out.
Do we see his face before he does that?
Before, yeah. You get a glimpse of him.
I'll give you a perception check to see if it's
Ravaran.
Can I see it? Can I use my...
Somewhere near 30.
Oh, who is it? Who is it, guys?
Might be
Tristan.
Might be
Yeah.
29, might be 30.
It's Jeffrey.
Well, I'm going to whisper it to Dave because
Pishon.
15.
Sean.
you catch a glimpse of his face. His cheeks are sunken and drawn. He looks aged, pale.
It's fucking hard enough, honestly.
Could be Godfrey.
I was thinking Godfrey.
There's not much time for him, you would say, at a glance. But his helm comes down, and then he walks down the steps full of life and vigour. Could not wait, I see.
No, we were having a tour.
Having a tour, actually. We managed to catch you at the same time.
Dryani! Sir Ered? What are you doing? Well, they wanted to see the city, and they're not prisoners. They're saviours, by all accounts.
I believe we were going to the South Tower wall next.
Did I recognise him?
You did not.
No. But he just looked old.
Hardened warrior.
Shall we do that and then meet you at the cathedral?
As you wish.
What did the king say?
Have you finished your consultation, or?
I believe the king needs you to investigate. I still have my reservations.
As you
As
should.
you should, absolutely.
You have been guarding this place for some time.
I shall stand guard in the temple.
By all means.
I urge you to be cautious. Show the same concern that I have about you to whatever is down there.
We shall.
Approach everything with caution and disbelief.
Others have tried before and died for their attempt.
Others have gone down there?
Yes.
I think we got used to not fearing the end now. Sounds a bit morbid, a bit reckless, but we seem to be doing this a lot.
Well, I pray to all the gods that are worth it that you have whatever it is that I do not.
Have you been down?
No. Only so far enough to recover the bodies.
They come recently, or
Not for many years.
Is there anything of note that they took down? Something similar? Maybe a pendant to pass? Maybe
Not that I saw.
a notebook of an incantation?
There are very few that I would choose to allow down there. But I wasn't always the one making these decisions. It seems it is out of my hands now, though. I would very much like to be wrong.
sounds like your king is a wise king.
He's young.
Why don't you show us in then? Let us see. What
I'll
there
wait
is
for you in
to
the
see.
temple. You have touring
Oh.
to do of the
We'll
South
finish the
Wall.
tour first.
Oh,
Have a quick look.
If you wish to go ahead to the cathedral, I am happy to investigate.
No, we'll stick together.
No,
We
by
know.
myself.
We know how
What
this
have you to
happened.
fear, Reinhold? No celestial demon can enter this place, and there are very few gods left to trouble us.
Just the major one.
We've been told that no celestials may enter this place.
Now, come. Let's stick together. We'll hold hands.
Very well.
Custodian, please.
Are we going to the South Wall, or are we
South
going to
Wall with the.
We're going to do some
We're
looting.
going to the Grand Wizard's
We're
place.
going to do
There's
some
a tower
looting.
overlooking
We're going to
the
go through
sea.
some old man shit. That's what we're going to do.
You're taken through a maze of streets, many of them residential. There are decayed gardens set aside, cobbled streets well taken care of, an area of rundown towns. Clearly at some point there was a fire. There's a whole area which has been flattened. Some attempts have been made to rebuild here, but only a framework stands above where the burnt out floors are.
Dare I ask what happened there?
One of the constructs, remember how I said they were failing?
Oh, did it? The iron one.
Yes. Yeah. When they go, sometimes they can go with a huge. It's like the skies have burst, and lightning strikes from every direction.
Oh, that's something to look forward to.
Well, you don't want one of those cleaning your house when it goes. Maintenance, though. Maintenance. Hopefully, if you can bring everybody back, then. Anyway, this way. There are a couple more streets, and there you are against the South Wall. There are steps leading up to the battlements. You can see an iron construct moving its way along the battlements. There is one tower that stands quite tall here.
A wizard's tower.
This is the one. This is Ansip's, was Ansip's home.
Where does he reside now? Is he
He's
buried
dead.
here, or?
He's in one of the sarcophagi in the cathedral.
Oh, goody.
Could we have a look? I mean, it looks so. I'm feeling really drawn to it at the moment.
I mean, he's dead, so I don't see what the harm is. But it's locked up. I don't have the key.
Oh, that's small problem.
I've heard that these towers can open to a wizard's touch. I should try.
Make a deception check.
He's not.
I'm not lying.
He's not lying.
I'm not lying.
You're not lying, but
I'm
your
only casting
motivations
a
are
spell.
slightly shit.
Yes. Deception. Okay. Oh, 18.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
I'd love to see that.
You can sometimes bring a loud sort of
You
resounding
may wish to
sound.
cover your ears.
Sometimes it sort of like almost announces entry, because I wouldn't like to intrude without being announced.
You want to cover your ears.
Might seen it as a threat kind of thing. You probably just want to calm him down a bit, you know.
Okay.
Oh, you. His clothing. Can I start casting mending just to kind of start repairing it? It's like-
Okay.
Just to see if he's wowed by magic or not or something. Just like, oh, you've got it's a hell of a tear. Hang on, give me a minute. Butter him up a bit.
Oh my gosh. How did you do that?
Very generous. It's what for small towns, my word. There you are. That shouldn't let as much air in.
I should approach the door.
I'm trying to distract him.
No.
Wink, wink,
I will
wink.
just try and open the door first of all.
It is locked.
It's locked. I will cast knock.
Okay.
You forgot to see the sigil glaring above it?
Yeah. With a boom, the door flies open.
I shall cool, but of course, just peer inside first of all.
Dusty room. No one's been in here for a while. It's all one floor here with a set of stairs going up onto that wall to the higher floor that goes to the ceiling. It appears to be like a sitting room kind of area.
I will step across the threshold.
You step inside, a little bit of light coming through a slit window, big, comfortable armchair, some papers still out on a low table.
Well, a little glance over, trying to see if there's anything about this disease or what's been done or something.
At a glance, it's all about the disease.
Yeah.
A curse of some kind by the look of the writings he has here. There's some way to banish it. A punishment for the rejection of the gods.
Strange for a wizard.
Well, it seems by his notes he believed that one of the gods brought this upon the city.
Or one pretender of the gods.
I'm going to start knocking on the walls to see if there is a secret apothecary.
Make an investigation check.
I'm gonna try and go.
Natural 20, 22.
Oh, lovely.
I mean, you don't have to find a secret apothecary. There's a sideboard here with a bunch of potions on it.
Are they labelled?
They are very neat script here. There's what looks to be a bunch of healing potions here.
Okay.
Found the save point.
Yeah. There is some potion of ultimate strength.
Ultimate strength.
Excuse me.
What does that mean?
And 3 vials which have got the universal symbol for poison on.
Oh.
Nice skull.
Okay, so 3 poison. So when he's not, I'm kind of like just nosing around when he's not looking or in the next room or leading people on. Going for the potion. I'm going to replace it with one of mine.
Okay.
Okay, the strength one.
Okay.
Grinning.
Yeah, strength.
I'm going to feed it one of you. I'm going to drink it.
I'm
Actually, I don't get it.
So the notes about the disease and that, did he have leanings towards a sort of knowledge of magic, or was it?
Yes.
Yeah. It was obviously. I'm trying to remember whether they were a wizard or.
So, sitting down in the chair and having a closer look, he certainly was under the belief that the disease was not natural by design. It wasn't just spreading like a normal disease. Someone had purposely done this. And it had defied all of their conventional techniques to cure it. They'd even taken people outside the city for fear it was something to do with protection. It made no difference.
Okay. But it seems like a good approach to investigating what's going on.
Yeah. You certainly, it looks like this Ansip was genuinely trying to find out what's going on.
I'm trying to look around as well to see, was Ansip a wizard or more of someone who was maybe portraying themselves as a wizard?
Was he a warlock?
Well, just in terms of the books
I'm
around.
going to take an investigation check on
As
this one.
That's an interesting question. At what point do you become a wizard is how much knowledge you have, isn't it? So you can be a wizard at any point, you just know nothing.
Yeah, it's almost
Some
almost
wizards just gifted it.
Yeah.
just trying to work out what. You said investigation. Oh, I got
That's
that on this as well.
int based as well, I believe.
It is, and
Yeah.
I've got quite a bit. A natural 20, which makes 30.
Ooh. I mean, you would say Ansip was the sort of person like to spread his knowledge around.
Okay.
He was a practitioner of many different arts.
But maybe not magic.
Certainly, he had done investigation to magic, but
Whether he could.
maybe he was the sort of person who kind of got distracted and then started looking at, well, I've learned so much how to do this. How about this?
Anything to peridot you at all?
Yeah. Investigation, you'll find that there's a book of the Teachings of Peridot here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try and lead Driani or keep him distracted outside, talking about bits of the city, how long he's been kind of like custodian, sort of jobs it's involving, just to let the others
I'm emptying that shelf
walk
now.
out free.
He continues to vaguely answer, dodging around answering the question about how long he's been here and how long he's been doing this for.
Any dates on actually the papers?
Standard healing potions, 3 of.
Yeah. Any dates on the papers?
No.
Anything to date by? It's all kind of a vagueness around time. But there is no time here.
There was dust on the papers and stuff like that, wasn't there?
There's time here, but maybe not
It's not relative.
relative to what's happening outside.
Timey
Wibbly
wimey,
wobbly,
bendy
timey
wendy,
wimey.
wibbly wobbly stuff.
We went to the genie or whatever he was place that seemed to
Gin.
To tell me.
time passed, but it didn't pass outside of that realm.
That's mad.
And
Is
we've
that
been,
no one seems to want to commit to how long something has been
Yeah.
doing
I
or
noticed
done.
that our knight friend, look, before his visor came down, he looked to be an old man.
That's not surprising.
What did you?
His movements belie his age.
That's not the first time I've seen that either.
Supposedly killed a harbinger like 2 months ago or something. They said a few months ago was the most recent visit.
If I was to
Yeah,
guess
but
how
time's
old he was,
weird.
what I've said, maybe 70, something like that.
You'd say, between 60 and 70 years old.
Because he is,
That's
He's a
quite
veteran
a-
soldier.
in human
he just-
terms, he is an old man. He is very sprightly. But
There's not many. It seems odd the people who are still mobile here. The king is not yet. Somehow consults with his knight.
Yes.
I had a quick look through the window. He is fast asleep. I couldn't hear what he was doing. He was kneeling to speak to him, but I didn't hear a word. He might have been communicating in another way. It seemed genuine. He was in the room praying, as it were,
There's any magic at work there.
trying to interpret a will. Difficult.
Any other floors that you know of?
Stairs going up.
Stairs.
Well, second story is dominated by a cradle with a large glowing gemstone in it. There's nothing else on this floor.
Oh no! Oh my god!
No.
I'm staying well away from that.
I'm covered.
You would say this is a lab of some sort, but everything has been pushed to the edge of the room. There is nothing else in here. It's just stairs going up to the next floor.
And Janai stone, when you say glowing?
There's no lines on it.
But it is glowing.
Yeah.
It is pure.
Power. See what's power in the sleep, maybe. I don't know.
Yes.
I'm not
control.
going up there. I'm staying on the bunk.
I am. And what's on the edge? Is it sort of again?
There would be vials and apparatus of alchemy, but they've been haphazardly pushed to the edge of the room.
So nothing
As far
working
as-
per se. It's just this
No.
thing in it.
Yeah.
Next floor.
This is a bedroom. It's a bed, nice. At this point, you can see out a window. You get a good view over the wall to the outside.
Scan out because Reinhold mentioned some creatures crawling around. Just sort of scan to see if there's any movement outside the walls.
Perception check.
I'll go up to the second floor.
Okay.
This is how Malamir gets his power back.
of Gar.
It belongs in a museum. I mean, the
The
Tower,
Tower
of
of
God.
God. 15.
Okay. You can see over the wall. You can see the sea past the wall. just rolling over. No signs of anyone or anything outside.
Except a massive wave. The second one's coming.
Better not be.
I've got two things next week, so we'll see.
And then this is the top floor, I take it?
There is another floor.
Oh, any books here or?
Not on this one.
No. Up to the next floor?
Oh, this is all books.
Oh!
This is the attic room.
God,
and
I'm going to
as
be
I said,
here hours.
There are, you reckon, about 70 odd books in here.
I'm going to do a scan around to see if there's any obvious spell books.
Spell books, alchemical.
Look.
Well, I just need about
covering
3 weeks.
All manner of topics.
Knowledge.
Uh,
Rasvin is pitching a tent.
if there's a book of the wanted you,
Book of what?
the wanted you,
The what did you?
asking for a friend.
There's a meta pigeon in the window.
Wanted you?
The wanted you.
What the hell on earth is wanted you?
One
It's a
word.
book.
That's what you've heard.
The wanted you.
Now look for it, librarian.
Not sure Dramus even there, he's downstairs.
No, Dramus is distracting and asking about various buildings, how he
Yeah, I'll
controls
peruse
the
around, but we haven't
golems.
got time for this, just to...
No, it would take
It
quite a
is.
while to go through all these books.
It's looking what's on the desk and
No,
what's open.
alphabetical.
Yeah, anything being studied.
He's not
at the
using
moment.
the duodecimal system at all.
Boom.
Any anything open or in use?
Everything is neatly put on the shelves.
Anything less dusty?
No.
Okay,
No, everything's.
just-
I mean,
just looking.
you think this has been years and years since anyone's been in here.
How far open does the bag of holding?
Oh no.
It's 2:30.
Told you should have given it me.
Will this crystal fit?
Yeah.
Oh my god! No.
This is
I'm busy looking at books.
Is
I'm
it,
downstairs.
does it look like it's attached to anything?
Just sitting in this
Did we
large
forget to
brass
escort
cradle.
the child?
I'll reach out and put my hand on
You reach out and put your hand on it. You feel the intense magical energy flow through your body. Strong, powerful.
it. Okay. I'll take my hand off.
Your fingers are a little numb.
And then I'll stick it in the sack.
Okay, bring the sack over. Put it over the top. It disappears inch by inch as you bring the sack down over the top until just the cradle is at the bottom. The light from the gem disappears completely. Turn to the side, close the sack. The gemstone is gone.
Should I get that bag of holding? That was a mistake.
And then just walk away.
All thieves are opportunists.
Okay.
It's like
We all know what we came here for.
Yep.
I'm
Get a
gonna
big
loot
red
it,
gem.
yeah.
What colour was the gem actually?
I mean,
was
it
it
looked
red?
important.
It was purple.
Okay.
I will probably be shocked when I come down the stairs again.
You just see him.
No, you're up there.
Don't judge me.
You come down.
I have a
and
problem.
It's gone.
Nobody else in the room?
I presume you didn't hang around after the crime.
I mean, it's stairs, so it wouldn't be particularly fast leaving the scene of the crime.
No, I don't think I'm rushing. Unless I notice an absence of light from downstairs or something happening, I'll be still perusing books. I'm occupied by books.
All the golems fall. That's
Yeah.
my guess.
I think everyone might wake up.
Well, it's that or the golems stop.
Okay. No, when you come downstairs, there's no one on the on that floor. Presumably, unless you go down or up when you've finished, Mal.
I mean, I've got a bag of holding. I can steal as much as I like.
70 books, that's nothing on this gem.
I'd head up to the next floor for a little poke
Okay,
around.
well you run into Rasvin.
You should see the books up here.
Oh,
I'll take it back up again.
Do we have time?
I see the bag of holding in his hand. Don't I?
Oh,
that's quite a clever idea, actually.
Just
I put my bag of holding.
we're a bunch of thieving shits.
All right. So you spend some time stealing all of the books.
Fucking looting a dead man's
You rocked by a wave recently as I continue the chat.
Distract him
A
massively.
wave? Really?
Yeah, the whole southern part has been taken over by water.
Oh, we didn't see any of that here.
What do the other harbinger look like?
We've got about 40 books each.
I'm not distracting, I'm genuinely interested.
Well, it's a man for a start.
Both of them.
Yes. Okay, so you ransack the place.
About 40 books.
Absolutely
Yeah.
fucking robbing it. It's supermarket sweep in the library.
Just got an open bag, walking along and sliding
You're
on.
talking-
Fucking in the fucking trolley.
To Dryani, for the first time, you see another person.
Who's that?
Oh.
Are you okay?
They should be asleep.
Oh.
We'll leave it there.
Fucking knew it.
Yeah.
What colour was it? Purple?
Purple.
Yeah.
What was the name of the wizard?
Ansip.
Ansip, yeah.
If you want to... So it's Ered.
Oh, okay.
Ansip was the wizard. Tharkoon was the priest.
Oh.
King Galador. Driani was the custodian.
Oh shit. I mean, of course it was keeping them asleep. We knew that too.
Alright, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. What have we done?
What's